So, hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Mass Effect 3 here in a new year with Kide and Twitch stream chat people with Seneko and Soten, who at least here for the moment and time being. And hello indeed. Hopefully everyone has had a good start for the new year. And I indeed did load up a little bit the previous save so that we can actually go and do that previous mission with Karus too, because after all, he made me feel very guilty. So I have to go and bring Karus into the party now then. So let's just go
Shepard,
relatively quickly through this.
We can gather the team whenever you're ready.
Yes, let's do
I've
it
made
now.
Some progress. Would
Let's
you
go.
like me to call the meeting?
Yes.
Do it.
Immediately.
We have a lead. I called in some favors to run a trace on the gun.
I guess I can listen to this
A
nonetheless.
casino owner named Elijah Khan.
Indeed,
He's been suspected of using his profits to smuggle weapons onto the Citadel.
Who
Immediately
is
after the attempt on Shepard's life, Khan made an interesting call.
I'm cutting you off.
deathly excited of meeting us, I'm sure.
What's the problem? Turn on a vid screen. When I sell a gun, I don't want it showing up on the nightly news. You won't be linked to me. Save it. Our association is terminated.
And like I said, it's not like we're gonna be talking to everyone
Info on you ready for
in that place nonetheless, so it's not gonna take as long.
Khan out.
As I don't think there's any need for us to talk to everyone. I'm just probably gonna talk to the freaking diamond person. Who are the mercs we saw?
Did you get anything on the mercenaries who attacked us?
They're a private military corporation called Cat-6. As most of you know, Cat-6 is an Alliance nickname for dishonorable discharges. Many have criminal records, histories of steroid abuse, and other charming features. No doubt hired by the thief, not by Khan.
That phone call was pretty damning stuff. How'd you get it?
It involved the weapons biometric data, Salarian intelligence, and a Hanar prostitute with camera implants.
Camera?
Seriously?
I don't even remember if I
No,
recognized or
but the
noticed
truth
the
is
thing
boring.
that Hanara. I was so confused already about the Hanar prostitute, but the Hanar prostitute with camera implants. Where are these implants? Where would they be doing that sort of taking pictures from, or listening devices in the tentacles? In the I don't know. I don't know if I should know. I don't know if I wanna know. And the quotes, of course, don't work again. The bot is on a holiday too in Australia, just like with Jim. And yeah, darn it all. Khan could be an ally if he wouldn't be dead.
Khan didn't sound friendly to whoever that voice was. Maybe he'd pass on that info to us.
That would take some extremely smooth talking. If he sees you, he'll probably assume you're looking for revenge. The casino has a panic room. Chances are he'll have gone to ground there. Edie can give us programs to hack the door, but the cameras and guards complicate things.
Yeah. Khan could disappear, or worse. If his guards ever open fire, normal people could get hit. Like I did.
She's right. We can't risk spooking him. We go in quiet. Small team, no gunplay.
Dr. Tassoni, this evening the casino will be hosting a charity event to assist war refugees.
Purchase some tickets, Glyph. Then call up a layout of the building.
Score. So, how close can you get? You don't usually put a back door in a panic room.
This air shaft bypasses the security gate and ends up in storage. From there, the panic room's door camera can be disabled.
It's too convenient. There's gonna be alarms all over that shaft.
I believe I have some countermeasures that may help. I'll know more once we're inside.
No, thank you. No follower buying for me. Thank you for removing that. Not required. What's the point of buying followers anyways? Such a silly thing. Such a silly thing.
My presence in the casino would arouse suspicion. Mechs are not allowed, since they can have cheating software.
What you need is somebody trained in zero emissions tech. No electronics, no metal, just undetectable polymers. We had a course back at Op-Int, disabling a bomb with these little tweezers. See, the bomb was filled with shaving cream.
All right. You're in.
Just, you're in.
No. What?
No,
You
what?
said it yourself.
What?
We've all got
No.
too much tech.
But I managed to get shot just coming to talk to you. Now I'm supposed to hack my way into a safe room?
Well, you are not going to be alone.
We'll be backing you up. The second you hit something you can't handle, we'll cover you.
If that's settled, it looks like there's one last hurdle to get us inside.
Which is?
Black tie required.
Black tie required. Okay, Garus. Although I'm very interested to also see Tali with us, but I'll see it some other time. And, what else? What was I gonna say? Hey, Small Fry, welcome to stream for you too. Welcome, welcome. I hope your new year has started out well too.
Looking good, Shepard.
I did the best I could without a carapace or a crest.
Your best has my mandible on the floor.
Oh dear.
I shaved my legs for this. And I even put concealer over where I got shot.
Just smile and wave, Brooks.
That is at least very different when coming in with Garrus. We are both waving and everything. Very different than freaking with Rex. And yet Mandible apparently is stuck in our best suit, best dress.
Okay,
Well.
Brooks, time to meet the riffraff.
Yeah, I don't feel wrong about removing any messages like that, of course, because obviously enough, there's no need to have any messages in here that are about, hey, buy follows. That's a silly concept. If I was going to be even remotely considering that, maybe I would try to actually advertise my channel and doing this sort of let's plays and everything a little bit more than what I do. But I don't, so yes, not extremely interested. So yes, to be happy to remove those sort of things whenever you see them. They are not required. You were the special person, the special person after all.
I love roulette. Every minute is more exciting than the next.
Should I point out the flaw in that statement?
Oh, are you like one of those detail people? Come on, even diamonds have flaws, but that doesn't make them less valuable.
So many of those now. Thank you, moderators.
Oh, online. You can take these courses and it teaches you responsibility because you do the grading.
They are persistent apparently at the moment. Now there's actually a very important reason to have moderators around, apparently. New Year, just this sort of stuff just happening all the time apparently right now. Right, great. Persistent for certainty. Yes, I needed to meet him, her. She was over there, yes. Thank you, Milan. Hello, Milan as well. Welcome to stream. And of course, Flame Rushi too. Flame Rushi is not here. You are nonetheless, so welcome as well. And I hope all of you have had a good new year, or the start of the new year. As good as can be anyways. And hope you guys enjoy some more Mass Effect 3. But yeah, that entrance with Garrus was special.
Okay, right. Just like we thought. There's an alarm on the grate.
We'll have to bypass it.
Dr. Tassoni gave me this to pass to you. It's a resonance emitter lens. It should let you see security grids and wiring.
Good. I'll follow the wiring to a junction box, splice it, and disable the alarm.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
The lens is working.
Good. Follow the blue wiring.
Follow the blue
In
wiring.
case it needs to be said, don't try to bypass a camera while you're being watched.
Can I dance with you in here, Garrus? Sort of. Can't really see you very well, but alrighty. No more. That's so enough. Had to see a little bit.
Junction in the wall, but there's a camera watching it.
Shepard, I'm sending a hack to your Omni tool. It will fool the camera, but it'll self-delete after a few seconds.
And hello, Specky as well. Welcome to stream for you too. Welcome everyone to the stream and Happy New Year to everyone. Hopefully Specky's year has started out well too. Tend to this first one.
The splice is in.
Good. I've got the grate open, and in we go.
Bye-bye.
This could take a while.
Yeah, I'll go talk more to this damn annoying person. Or,
You,
well,
tough
special
girl?
person.
Perfect. I need an opinion on something from a B-lister or below.
Uh-huh.
Houses with retractable roofs. Still in or too common?
Your house has a retractable roof?
Only the one on the Citadel. I gotta take care of it since the one on Earth got all Reaper-fied.
Instead of remodeling, maybe you could invite a few refugees to come stay.
Oh, I am totally on that. But finding the right one is hard, you know? So many of them don't have agents.
Oh, yeah. Refugees with agents.
Can't stay away, can you?
What can I say? I'm a masochist.
Oh, no kidding! I'm a Scorpio! We'll get along great.
Well, that's enough for now at least. I thought that was the person, but I'm now getting confused. Maybe it was on this other side where the special person was.
There's a guard right below me.
Don't panic. I'll get his attention. Excuse me. I think I saw someone doing drugs in the ladies' room.
I see. Were you able to identify the substance used?
Bread sand.
Can we invite her to all
Dispatch,
parties?
we've
Yeah.
got a sand tripper in the bathrooms.
What an airhead. She is quite something, yes.
Unknown at this time. Moving to confront. Send backup.
Oh,
We're taking care of it,
masochist
man.
and a Scorpio
Appreciate
gets
the
along so well. Obviously enough. Thank you.
You're clear, Brooks.
Thanks, Commander. I'll see if I can get to the panic room.
Sure.
I'll get back to blending in. Slow and steady.
Blending. You.
Come on, Tiger Bite. Bring it home.
You get a lot riding on him?
He's my boy. Picked him up at a shelter. Whoever let him go had no eye for racers. He can outrun anything he can't outbite.
I just decided to just stop. I was just feeling that maybe I should actually talk to the guy that was around here, just because he actually had some information for us.
You're not mingling and you're not betting. What's your game?
The name's Roland Quarn. The game, Commander Shepard, is hearts and minds.
Care to elaborate?
Most people in this casino are here for a good cause. Others are just here to be seen. Phonies, if you will.
And hello, Hugh Levlin. Welcome to the stream for you too. It's been a while. I hope your new year has been a good one too. Good new year and everything.
So you're a con man.
Con men leave their marks angry. Con artists.
And yes, we are in a dress here with our boyfriend Garros because he made me guilty last time that I didn't bring him originally. So here we
I
are.
should report you to security.
Oh, I like a good debate.
Would you be so smug if I got you thrown out of here?
Possibly. I'd like to see you explain my wicked motives right after you explain why you have a radio in your ear.
Well, since I don't see you turning me in either, I gather you're no friend of Khan's.
Khan doesn't have friends. Anyone who says otherwise is deluding themselves.
Well, I was originally here with Frex. It was fun too to be here with Frex, but yeah, then Garros was just like going into a party and not bringing your boyfriend there and everything. So it's like, Garros,
Talk to me, Brooks.
did you have to do that?
Obstruction detector ahead. I can't disable them from here.
Okay, Edie, I need a tech solution. Brooks, stay put. We'll find some junctions and take down the sensors.
Okay.
I'm at a junction. There's a camera and a guard.
I'll just be here.
I'll pay this attention.
Try not to cough.
Let's see how actually Garros will talk to him first.
I think I spotted a man in the poker games with a card fabricator.
Like a cheating device? Show me.
I guess I should start doing this, nonetheless.
You have a good night, pal.
A human. Perfect. I'm kind of on the outs with my human girlfriend. Could you give me some insights?
My
Sir, I
God.
am definitely not an expert.
You're not expert with human girlfriends? That was excellent.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice your side arm. Is that a corn effect?
Brooks, try it now.
Checking the pressure pad. No alarms. Looks good.
Oh dear.
Follow the red wiring.
Oh my. That was something. Follow the red wiring.
So, is Khan part of your game tonight?
No, I simply sheer... No. What do humans call it? I fleece his guests.
Then there's no harm in telling me what his weaknesses are.
Maybe he is indeed experimenting with an Asari or something. Maybe. Not with humans for sure, with. Hanar, yeah, maybe the Hanar prostitute.
People handle things he doesn't understand, like his security.
That's quite an assessment. Do I owe you anything?
No, we do what we do because they're wrongs that need righting. The wrongs I address are simply pettier than yours.
Then I guess we know where we stand, Mr. Quarn.
Enjoy the evening, Commander.
Thank you. Pair of sensors, so I think I needed to do also from this side, but it's not a big deal that I talk there for a bit. Let's see, is this...
Junction by the roulette wheels, but it's in plain view of 2 guards.
But you can do something, right? Because my legs are maybe sort of starting to fall asleep a little.
What's this thing? What was sort of game was that? Oh yeah, I also...
You say when. Can
Go.
you tell me who calibrates the odds on your machines? I never seem to get a payout.
God damn it.
That's confidential, but I'd be happy to provide you a free drink instead.
Free drink instead. When that guy goes away, then we can distract that guard again. Okay,
Can you
now.
tell me where your bartender hides the hard stuff, like say Turian Horask?
I'm sorry, sir, but we ain't.
But we ain't. It's kind of a shame that I didn't listen more to it.
Be careful, Brooks.
At least we heard some good ones already.
Brooks?
Calibrating. I was going to mention something about calibrating, yeah.
What?
Uh,
What happened?
Infrared laser hooked up to a silent alarm. I didn't get it in time. Shepard, I'll call the responding guard to say it was a false alarm, but you must stall him before he reaches Brooks.
Run. And stall the guard. Excuse me. Hey.
Just calm down. I'm trying to do 3 different things here. Barrows?
Sir, we checked out the alarm in storage. It's nothing. Minor accident.
Find out who tripped it and get them in my office by end of shift. Now you. What'd you need?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a security? I thought you were a friend of mine. You got the same suit.
You. Enjoy your evening.
You enjoy your
Clear,
evening.
Brooks.
Thanks, Commander. I'll see if I can get to the panic room.
Well, you enjoyed Red Dead Redemption, I guess, too. I hope you had fun with that.
So these hollows aren't just hollows, right? Real Varen are racing somewhere.
Oh yeah. They set up a trap. Our pups eat. They bark. They need cleaning up.
What's a pro racer eat?
A special diet based on what they get in the wild, minus the radioactive crap.
So what, raw Krogan leg?
Oh man, my dogs would love that. Kind of illegal though.
Kinda illegal. Just kinda.
Are there a lot of fights in Varen races?
Only if something goes
Solidify
wrong.
yourself.
But I don't call my boy Tiger Bite for now.
That's true. Would think that it would be bad for your
Grab and
keyboard
hold
at
for
least when you
dominance,
would
but
be
they don't actually
typing in the
break the
current situation.
Sounds like quite a trick.
Yeah, if I had teeth like that, I'd poke somebody's eye out. Evolution's a pretty amazing thing.
It's amazing. Staring at him then. Still managed to talk a little bit around the place, even if it's not that important.
Hi, Elspeth Moraine. I'm running for Zakara Ward City Council. Are you a citizen here?
I've had bad experiences with politicians.
A little bit,
Who
yeah.
hasn't? That's why I'm running. I got sick of leaders with ties to Terra Firma or Cerberus or worse.
Oh?
The ward needs refugee facilities. It needs security. It needs jobs. It needs everything. And hopefully, with a friend like Elijah Khan backing me, I can make it happen.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
What's your connection to Khan exactly?
He's a campaign contributor.
Uh-huh. You may want to do a background check on him.
He's dirty?
Like you can't imagine.
Oh, not again.
Everyone's dirty.
I can't believe this. I just got done returning donations from some terminus pirate woman.
Was her name Arya?
Yeah, and before that it was an Asari Spectre, Tella something, and before that there was this Krogan. Do I have a sign on my back saying exploit me?
Well, you don't exactly come across as formidable.
But I'm trying to fix it. I practice glares in the mirror every night.
Practicing glares. That would be something, practicing glares. Where were you? You just suddenly, like, appeared there, Garrus. It seemed very strange. I guess I shouldn't be stealing the money this time. Didn't I steal the money in there, yeah? I hacked accidentally this last time and I stole money. When I wasn't supposed to. Here. Which was bad. Stealing stuff. So, I guess I shouldn't do it this time around. It's not exactly the best of things to do, is it? Exactly. I'm kind of tempted to still talk to this group, considering it was the last group.
Why, hello,
And there's apparently on
Isn't
both
the
sides
turnout
something like that.
amazing? I wasn't sure anyone would show up.
We pull together when
This
we have to.
Asari couple.
So bad for the
And yeah, at least we're not
If you need a
Anderson.
place to stay or anything, you just
History
let
of
me know.
punching them.
I have a place to stay now.
We probably won't be needing money, that is true.
You had nothing before that? Oh, how brave of you to endure, dear.
The humans are so resilient. Like that phrase of theirs, stiff one in the lips.
Stiff upper lip.
Right, of course. What did I say?
What did I say? Of course. What did I say?
Hello again. Celiana Aranos, by the way, and this is Lihanna Parit. We're friends of Mr. Khan.
Hi.
Lee here encouraged him to have a charity night. She just about melted his heart.
Mr. Khan doesn't melt, but I did show him it earned some good press.
Well, have a good evening. I shall be on my way. By saving the game, and then let's see what else Garrus wants to say. Say about
I can't get the security gate to open from here. The junction must be
so
on your side. It might be tricky, just so you know.
it was pretty tricky, yeah.
I think I spotted a man in the poker games with a card fabricator.
Like a cheating device?
I just want to see a little bit what he says first. What sort of many different distractions can we have?
Have a good night now.
Let's go and distract this guard then.
A human. Perfect. I'm kind of on the outs with my
Okay,
human
that's the same thing.
Could you give me some insights?
Sir, I am definitely not an expert.
There's really few experts over here. It's quite a strange thing. So few experts. How can it be so?
You say when.
Yes, sir. I'll say when.
It'll
Soon,
be done when
soon.
it's done.
And just standing here, no problems, right?
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice your sidearm. Is that a Carnifex?
Yes, sir. It is.
Yes.
You have a good night now.
Yay. So done. Quite fast.
Khan, I'm not here to threaten you. We need to talk.
Yeah, no one is into human woman. No wonder. Other than Garrus into me.
What the hell?
And here I had this bad cop routine all planned.
All
Commander,
planned.
There's a deletion order on the terminal. Damn it.
Humans are indeed
Everything's
the
been
worst.
wiped. I don't know if it was him or the killer or... When I tripped that alarm, did I screw this up? What are you looking for?
Mistakes. Thought so. Whoever it was had to do this fast. They wiped the terminal, but not the comm.
Oh, so we can take the comm back to the safe house to scan it, or...
Elijah, come crawling back.
Guess again.
You. I see you've recovered from flopping on the floor like a fish.
That's all you've got?
You'll need to do better than that. The last guy that trash-talked me was a few kilometers taller than you.
Brave. I thought as much, but it won't matter. You have nothing. All you can do is wait for the hammer to fall.
Well, what do you want?
Why do this? What did I do to you?
I'm gonna take everything you have and everything you are.
Damn it. Sorry, Commander. There wasn't enough time to trace the call.
We're not finished. Pull out the data drives.
The ones that got wiped? You think we can find something?
With Edie, anything's possible. The sooner we get them to her, the sooner we can track down this threat.
Okay, so then we are otherwise in the same spot that we would have been in before, but we're gonna be having a little bit different discussions at
Hell
least
of a
with...
party. Well, unless you were the host. Didn't end so well for him.
Yeah,
It
that's
wasn't a total
true.
loss. Brooks, work with Edie to see if there's anything useful on those drives.
Here's hoping. I'll let you know what we find, Commander.
Sure thing. Okay, let's start talking to everyone, even if I did talk to them before, but let's chat.
Damn, Commander. You can't even attend a party without someone ending up dead. Now, if I can just find some chow around here, you think a pad like this would be stocked?
You would think so.
Shepard.
Shepard.
I look pretty damn good in a fancy dress, Commander. I'm gonna need an occasion to wear it.
Well,
See what I can do.
sorry, now it wasn't your time.
Hey, Shepard.
I could go for some food while we wait. Too bad you shot the hell out of the best
Yes,
place in the Citadel, huh?
Yeah, I've heard enough of that.
What's up, Commander?
The freaking sushi place.
I hope Brooks and Edie can find something on the drive.
I'm sure they will.
Here.
I'm sure they will. Hey. And Liara.
I hear it was quite the party, even if things didn't go exactly as planned. At least you didn't come away empty-handed.
No,
Commander?
we didn't.
Greetings, Commander.
Greetings, Cliff. What did you say? I thought that you already stopped talking, but I guess you would have talked something, but I already thought that, okay, well, greetings, Commander seems to be everything, but then you started to talk something and I missed it. Damn you, Cliff, why would you do that?
Sounds like the mission ended with a hiccup. Well, I'm just glad our team made it back okay.
Again, your hands are in the freaking table.
Edie will get it done.
Yes, Edie will get it done. Certainly. I guess that's about everyone here, then just upstairs. Obi-Wan has taught you well. Yes, of course, height is the only determining factor in the fight. Obviously enough. Obviously. No other factors at all. None. Ah, Javik.
Commander, instead of infiltrating the casino using a disguise,
Go and throw it into
it would have been
space.
better to hold all the primitives hostage, threaten them with death, and shoot them until they gave you what you wanted. Next
Primitives.
time, I would gladly assist.
Am I a primitive?
Commander,
I know that you would say that yes, we are all primitives, because why wouldn't you? Now you can be in your normal outfit and you didn't have to come into a party.
what's the matter, Shepard? Didn't want me today? Too much crime for you to handle?
Oh my
A lot of
god.
people have that problem. Most of them are dead.
I had you originally as my date. Frex. I did. But Garrus made me feel guilty. So, besides, it's not like you wanted to be there. I'm sure. You would have gotten a little bit bored. Yes, and your weird grunts. But apparently Rex is also talking about it wasn't broken was too much for her. I took you there originally, god damn it. Yeah, we did that in our previous life, Rex, indeed. Okay, Garrus, are you happier? You got to be in a party.
To borrow a phrase from Vega, you looked smoking in that dress, Shepard. You got some looks. So did I, though the ones directed at me said, how did a Turian like that get a girl like her? And if I know.
Alrighty, Garrus. I'm still in the dress, though. It's not like I'm out of that dress yet. But thank you for the compliment.
How's it going?
Alright. Okay, now then. We've seen two possibilities. That's going to be enough. Okay. Missing money penny Garrus is a heavy piece. Yes. Seems like you have a little bit of Scottish accent too, Specky. You look smoking. The smell and caffeine is unmistakable. Yay. Thanks, Visse. Stop spending so much time around Vega Carousel. Make you sound like an idiot. Alrighty. So.
I am glad to see my physical proximity was not necessary to the success of the mission, Shepard. Let's see what you find before we call it a win. Hello, Shepard.
So, what's up?
Commander, Edie and I have been analyzing those drives. I think we found something if you're ready.
Okay, let's get moving.
Let's hear it. Though the data's root structure was erased, the logic integrity remains viable.
Edie has an incredible talent for this stuff. I know she's an AI, but even still. We found an encrypted communication from a few days ago. Just need another minute to crack it.
A whole minute? Edie here could shave that down to 5 seconds.
I thought it best to allow Staff Analyst Brooks a chance to improve her decryption skills.
And now you've lost your chance to show off.
Like she needs it. You're the crew of the Normandy. You're legends to the rest of the Alliance.
What kind of legends? In a good or a bad way? Or a little bit of both?
Legends can be good or bad. Which are we?
You're the kind that people look up to. The kind they owe their lives to.
How come everyone's always shooting at us?
I think it's mostly you, Rex. The bigger the target, the bigger the target.
Okay, sure.
Gained weight?
It just means there's more of the legend to love.
Uh-huh. Sure. Aw, Rex.
And the camaraderie, the friendship. I think that's your secret weapon.
Good dogs. A lot of both. Sean Connery, Mishishkide, yes. Yes, Specky, yes. But I can't talk always like that. Not always. We do what we can. Otherwise, I will become Sean Connery, and I do not want to become a Sean Connery, nonetheless, completely. For many reasons. For example, I don't want to be in that Zordas movie with the guns, good, and all that stuff. So, we do what we can.
It's all just part of the job.
Wait. Job? You mean the rest of you are getting paid for this?
Here we go. Wow. Those mercs who were after you, they bought a lot of weapons. Like, big ones.
Max?
Hmm.
What do they need that kind of firepower for?
It appears this drone is preparing to rebel.
I have just monitored the Commander's Spectre access code in use at the Citadel archives.
Punch it up.
The archives are going into emergency lockdown. Whoever's hacking your records is there right now.
What do we know about the place?
Council keeps sensitive historical information there. Real hush-hush. Even my old CSEC clearance never got me in.
Then we'll find our own way in. Gear up and let's...
Hi.
What's with the Volus?
Oh, pizza delivery. I got the munchies.
Double pepperoni.
Those are huge. You'll have a lot of ground to cover. Shame you can't bring everyone.
Who says we can't? All hands on deck for this one.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
yeah, but who gets to take point with you?
What?
Who's going to pay the bill?
Funny. Ahem. 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 What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, that was a little bit much though, Specky. Shadows is one of my first movies. Highlander the Shikanin. Uh-huh. That was a great movie. Yes, it was amazing. Yes, well, I left out what was the evil part for a change. Ah, that movie. You would have a hard time understanding me if I would always talk like that. At some point, and I would think that I would get pretty confused if I was all the time trying to talk like that, nonetheless. No movie beats Highlander 2. I don't think I've seen one Highlander movie, but I think it's like one of the last ones, and I think, is it like Highlander 3 or something then? And I haven't seen the original Highlander 1 too, so pretty sure about that. And I think the last one was the bad one. Anyways, there should be only one. I don't know. There was more Highlander stuff though. There wasn't just one. There should be only one. Okay. Okay, who do I take with me? Does it matter at all who do we take? I assume this is at least not a mission like the Mass Effect 2 one that is really important to select the right people to be there with me or something like that. I'll take Karus. He is my boyfriend after all, so it seems like a right thing to do. But then I can't choose Tali or Rex, maybe. I can't really comment. I just know that I've seen a little bit of one Highlander and I have no idea anymore what it was. But I've definitely not seen the first one. Connor got the prize. So, does it matter who do we take? Should I take Rex or Tali? I kinda would love to have both of them for a change. Tali, Rex. What do you guys think? On the other hand, of course, Rex maybe I should take just for the fact that there's a lot less of a chances for us to have Rex in the future, in the last missions. So in that sense, maybe I should take Rex. You can't be sure. But yeah, maybe Rex for that reason, considering it's not like we can have him forever with us or anything of the like, and it's been a really long time since we've had him here with us. So I think that's probably a good choice for that reason. A lot of shooting and also a lot of dialogue. Yeah, I don't know, but I just think that it would be nice to have Rex then. It's nice to have him. It's nice to have him with us. I'll take him then, even though I do miss having Tali with us too. Alrighty, I don't need to change. I don't have any of this. This is the wrong weapon. Yeah, that's why this. I guess this Predator. Is this Predator the gun that I got? The new gun then? I'm not quite sure. Is that one then? That was the one that I used in that place. That was a good in certain ways as a pistol. Twitch isn't wanting to agree to play. That's sad. Well, I'll take my Paladin, I guess, because I don't really know what else would I want to take. And Rex. What's my best shotgun even? Eviscerator? At least it's number 2. Venom shotgun 5. I guess I should use that when it's at least number 5. Shotgun shredder. Damage. I guess that seems like a better one than this one. I don't probably need both of them, to be honest. And then having maybe accuracy, I guess that will be okay. And then you can have also a Paladin. Should I have melee damage? He does go sometimes into close combat, so maybe I should have a melee damage thing in that. I'm not quite entirely sure. Power damage. Well, I could take that. It's not like it matters if he has some more fate. So in that sense, and Garrus has still the Black Widow and then Typhoon. That's really sad that Twitch is having that many issues. And always on a different tab. That's really strange. The new one was with the silencer, if that's what you were asking. Yeah, and I think it was that one because that's the one that I started with in that just a moment ago, so I would assume it was that one. Was pink in the list. White gun was pink in the list. Sad times, that's so much buffering. Not that there's too much I can do about it. Sure, I guess that's all good. Confirm, let's go. Let's see how this all will be going then.
What's the best way into the archives? The facility is located below the wards. Maybe a direct breach for maximum surprise? I like it. Sounds like you're learning the ropes.
Hell, hang out with us long enough and you'll learn ropes, knives, bombs, thresher moths.
Maybe.
Don't hang out too long. Pretty soon you'll be making friends with a Salarian.
Oh dear.
I heard that.
The archives is somewhere below us. It could be pretty tricky to get in there.
Not really.
Krogan first. See you at the party, princesses.
Princesses. Krogan in a hurry to get in there first. I don't have a gun like that.
Not this again.
Scatter and take cover! In the old days, we had at least 5 minutes before a mission went south.
5 minutes, yeah. No, 5 minutes now. I want the other weapon.
Scattering and taking cover!
That's enough! Drop your weapons or this won't end well for her.
You bitch.
And we are all here. Okay.
Whatever you think you're getting away with. There's nowhere you can run, nowhere you can hide where we can't find you. Hide? Why? I'm Commander Shepard. I never hide.
Well, this is definitely something to do with Cerberus then, I'd say.
So that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, something a little bit different. Well, I didn't think that I'd be fighting myself.
You weren't the only Shepherd that Cerberus brought back to life. But at least one of us will finally do something with it.
Ah, so indeed they were bringing like, or doing copies of us. Maybe he was like putting different people in charge of bringing different shepherds in up. But why did they choose then me going there first? Or was this shepherd just like a backup plan then? What is it exactly? Okay, but that's why it's just it was confusing, because why was I starting with that gun, so... Reading. Flash has been removed. Yeah, that is weird, to be honest. If it was her talking, it's very strange that there was the male shepherd's voice, when clearly we are a female shepherd. It's, of course they can use like something that would be transmuting the voice, I guess, but that's a poor plan then, that it was like that voice if it's now then a female shepherd. But hey, in some sense it makes sense that Tim, as in, he would have planned to use our DNA / so on and forth to make more of us. The only weird thing is that why were we specifically the one. I guess the others then didn't get resurrected as early because, well, because there happened to be that battle that came into Mass Effect 2. Like, I'm trying to think about the situation where we left from there. It was kind of under attack, that place, during that time. Is that the specific reason? Not sure. It was obviously him with the voice modulator as opposed to FemShep. Especially, probably can recognize easily enough, especially if you have played with the male Shepard, then you can recognize that it would be him with the voice modulator. I get ya. I get ya. Yeah, I don't know. Well, for me, it's of course that I played with the male Shepard or heard his voice so little nonetheless in general. And anyways, I know that at least Flame is really good and recognizes different characters and oh, this character is voiced by this person and so on and forth, when it's not nearly as clear for me. I may recognize afterwards, especially if it's been specifically said to me, but like in the moment I usually never concentrate on, oh, I've heard this voice before. It's very rare cases where I immediately feel that, okay, I actually recognize this voice. Like in, for example, there's Guild Wars 2, there's now the, was it the Sylvari story or Sylvari character, woman character, that sounded exactly on the other hand like the female Shepard. So because I've heard her voice so much, I guess it immediately made sense that it was her, or was it the freaking, yeah. But nonetheless, something like that. Like sometimes I can recognize, but sometimes not. Yeah, Sylvari is the female Shepard. And then Ashley's voice actor is there to act in something, I just don't remember even now what. Was it? Well, who would it have been? But yeah, there's very little I recognize, but I recognize some stuff at some point. But maybe because I've heard female Shepard's voice so much, but yeah. There is a lot of questions exactly like why would she be coming up only now. Like I was surprised, after all, it is surprising to some degree that especially when he got changed sides, Cerberus I mean, and Tim. They changed sides, the elusive man, or were more of well, what he has been doing now, just taking everyone to his side and everything, or making everyone almost cyborg so that they can't even refuse to be on his side. So it makes sense. It's just interesting in a sense of why in Mass Effect 2 it wasn't her doing the stuff. Why was it us? Not sure. I haven't had Massey that much in Baldur's Gate 2. Like, she's the one of the rarest characters that I've had in my party ever in Baldur's Gate 2, partially because I got her so late, so I'm not sure if I would recognize Massey's voice that well. For that reasons. And it's been anyways for such a long time after all, so I had to be like thinking, how did she sound like even? But yeah, I don't think I've ever actually had her completely in my party, even though I've always felt. But the problem for me is that in Baldur's Gate 2, it was after all that you selected the certain group of 6 that you have with you, as in you and 5 other people. So it usually was that I already, when I was planning my character and everything, I would already choose like, I want to have these characters, and there were certain ones that I favored more over some others, like I favored Hair Delis and so on and forth, Hair Delis, whatever, and so on and forth. So then, especially because she's in such a like far off place, I never, very rarely had her with me. Very, very little. It's good to not be recognizing old voice actors. I'm pretty happy, to be honest, that I don't recognize nearly as much. And yeah, I like Minsk. Jan Johnson, I'd say I should have had him way more with me, but on the other hand, the first time I played, I had my own male wizard. The first time I played the game through, I don't remember exactly who I had with me other than I had Shahira, probably Shahira and Minsk both, because Minsk is awesome after all. And then I had the, for God's sakes, Hardalis and the elf girl from the circus. I just suddenly don't remember her name. And they had some nice discussion about poetry and so on. So I'd always liked them as a... I kind of thought them almost as a pair because of that, Hardalis and the girl, Eri, yep, that one. So, yes, Satika Fast Boss, same as Tali, yep, I know. That I remember better than now suddenly I just forgot the name. But yeah, Eri. Yes, service. But yeah, that was my original group. After that, the next person that I played completely through the game. That's the thing, I've completely played Baldur's Gate 2 through only like twice, I think. And that was with a warrior, that's weird type of warrior that who can't use metal armor sort of stuff. Or what was it? I think it was metal armors. I don't exactly remember the class. And then I don't remember exactly who I had with me. I had at least Anomen, because romance in him. There was some other characters, but I didn't play it completely through that many times. With one character, I definitely had the weird guy from the freaking... and Yoshimo, of course. Imoen. I had to have Imoen with me. I did have Imoen originally, yeah, with the first person. I had Yoshimo and then Imoen. Who did I... I'm like trying to think, who did I have with me? But on the other hand, it was so years ago, so... But Yoshimo I definitely had. And then Imoen replacing him at that one point. Trying to think, like, what was my group? I don't even remember anymore for sure, Trinity. Just know that I was a male wizard who didn't nearly do everything there, and I had a lot of trouble getting through the last battle. Lots of freaking trouble. You should play it. It's a great game. You could stream it. You could play Baldur's Gate 2. Or you could play Baldur's Gate 1 and then Baldur's Gate 2. Or maybe I just need to do an Iron Man playthrough of Baldur's Gate 1 and see if I manage to get to Baldur's Gate 2 and then play it too. It's been such a long time since I played that game. Too long. There was just the amazing thing about the romance was just the thing which happened in the end side to me back then when I was a teenager. I loved that Baldur's Gate romance for that reason, especially with the temple stuff and everything like that. Yeah, it's been years upon years for me to play that game. I actually was thinking of going and starting to at least continue my Dragon Age Origins playthrough, the Let's Play, as it's been in the break after all over a year now. So it's a long time, but I really want to play it completely through too again. After all, I wanted to play it with a dwarf character, and I'm annoyed that it's been on break so long. Yeah, it would have been good to have at least another romance option, you mean, for the woman, because it was only Anomen, and he's cool and all, but it's just Anomen, when there was more romance options for the men. But of course, like I said, I even played originally with the male character, my male wizard. After that, I've started to play way more with the female characters at some point, but when I was about 15 years or so, that was my first character, was a man. For certainty. It's weird, in a sense. Why did I prefer to play with male characters back then more, and then I changed more to the female characters? It's strange. Plus for falling for a trap. Yep. Are you sure, Hugh Cleveland? I don't have a Baldur's Gate 1 playthrough. I think you came to me at least from Variax at some point, I think, and he has played Baldur's Gate, yes. Do you mean him? You started at least commentating to me in The Longest Journey. Point and click game, Hugh Cleveland, that I remember. But that's what I think. Well... Well, of course, Dragon Age isn't as nostalgic for me because I was older back then than for Baldur's Gate 2, which I played, or before that. So I wouldn't be able to say that it's my favorite, but I do definitely like Dragon Age Origins a lot, and it was a very refreshing, a lot better game than I had been playing for a while, especially when I didn't then get into Mass Effect series and stuff like that. Oh right, yeah, it was the longest journey, sorry. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Are you sure, Hugh Cleflin? That's kind of surprising. A streamer remembers better. Better than you remember. Memory is crappy. But yeah, the longest journey. There I know that you have commentated, and you even mentioned it originally when you started to watch me in the Twitch later on then. So... I did play Vampire the Masquerade in streams. That wasn't a Let's Play, but a stream, yes. Vampire the Masquerade I did play completely through in a stream previously, for a certainty. And apologies for YouTube people that I'm here now then discussing everything or else game related here and not exactly playing the Mass Effect, but on the other hand I had anyways something to say about this, like I was just wondering about all of that Mass Effect 2 related stuff and everything, and then just like, just kind of like I started to drift off to talking about all the other stuff. You watched that too. Did you watch it from YouTube or the Twitch? That I don't remember exactly. But yeah, it was just that Dragon Age Origins was especially good after the... I don't know. Like, the one question that I do have, I do know that Dragon Age 2 will be a lot worse because I like the way Dragon Age Origins combat-wise even works and everything. So Dragon Age 2 is going to be a little bit of a difficult one for me to think of going and playing in some sense, but as a stream it could work. Like after I would have played actually through completely Dragon Age Origins again and played all the DLC related stuff that I've never played, maybe I should stream Dragon Age 2 or some of those games. They're not going to be as good, but in some sense I would like to see some more of Dragon Age World 2, even if I know they ain't going to be as good, but hey, at least they would be blind Let's Plays completely, or blind playthroughs, because I've never played them before. Any other Dragon Age games? But yeah, Dragon Age Origins was especially good because I had been disappointed with Oblivion. I know many people like Oblivion, but I didn't. Well, of course, my computer didn't even play it well. That was one of the problems, and it just wasn't the same as Morrowind to me. It just didn't feel good. Didn't feel as fun. And of course, it's just those type of games weren't as much for me as like some games like Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter Nights. Neverwinter Nights, where you can only have one companion, was so sad and disappointing. I was so disappointed in it. So disappointed. And no worries about bringing Baldur's Gate 2 up, Small Fry. No worries. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Twitch streams are going to still be different because sometimes there's something that I want to discuss, so it's not like I can just concentrate and play the game. Sometimes there comes up situations that I want to talk about, which isn't going to happen in a Let's Play. The best I can do is just then to try to mark the place and the spot where one would and should be skipping if they don't want to be talking me about hear me talk about all the unrelated stuff to the Mass Effect series. Someday you need to play Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age Origins is actually the first, on the other hand, Let's Play that I watched from Veriax back in the day. That was how I got introduced to Veriax then. The blind playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. Had a lot of fun watching it. I commentated something to Veriax about it too in the there. Then what's other things too? But yeah, gameplay, like I said, especially the gameplay part is the biggest reason that I wasn't interested in Dragon Age Origins 2, I mean, Dragon Age 2, not Origins. Because I like the gameplay of Origins. I like how that sort of a system works, but then I won't like that nearly as much. But the story is not terrible, though. Well, maybe it will be fun enough with the full streaming. But definitely I will only consider streaming it. I don't want to do a let's play of other Dragon Age games. Silly sarcastic options. Yeah, it's okay in hindsight, but it's not like I need to go and play Oblivion anymore. Avar is doing it. You mean let's play or stream of Dragon Age 2 or something? Question mark. But I didn't comment in Baldur's Gate 1. I've never watched Baldur's Gate 1 or 2 from Variax. I know I haven't watched those. I know he's played them through, and I've considered watching them. I think I started watching a little bit of Baldur's Gate 2, but for some reason, especially afterwards, because I was thinking that I would like to actually play this again myself, so I didn't want to be reminded too much about those things. I did comment a little bit in a stream, though, when he was playing it or something like that. I think. In a stream, maybe, but I definitely haven't watched the Let's Plays of those. Hugh Cleflin. So, like, trying to think. I definitely haven't commentated in there, though. My huge problem with Oblivion is the leveling system, which can be fixed with mods. Yeah, well, compared to Morrowind, Shepard sure got a brain freeze. Very much so. Shepard is brain freezed from this revelation. Well, is it a surprise? Wouldn't you be, like, having a brain freeze when you see yourself? Other than from a mirror, I mean. I guess one could get a brain freeze from seeing oneself from a mirror too, I guess. That could be possible. Maybe you watched the bot. I don't know, you Cleflin. I just know at least that I specifically remember you from the Longest Journey, and of course then I had commentated in some, but I never commentate that much. When I'm a viewer, I commentate less than I maybe should, to be honest. But it's just like I like to just watch and not always commentate that much, even if it would be better to sometimes commentate. On the other hand, at least Variax has plenty of people who commentate, so it's not like I'm needed there to be commentating. Shepard seems to have an aneurysm from time to time in this case. Yes, she sure does. So, yes, I'll ask a question. How is this possible? Well, make the connections in your brain, Shepard.
Where did you come from? The same DNA as you.
What a surprise.
Clone.
Cerberus spared no expense resurrecting you. With me, I was created for spare parts, in case you needed another arm or a heart or a lung. Where have you been this whole time? In a coma. Until I woke up 6 months ago. While you were in a jail cell on Earth, I was learning to be human. Amazing what a person can do with enough neural implants.
Alrighty. Well, there is only one ship. We don't have to fight. Well, of course we don't have to, but clearly she is on the Elusive Man's side. It's not like a clone would have the same memories and the same experiences and everything as you, no matter how much there would be the same DNA. So I highly doubt this would be able to work. We don't have to fight. That seems a little bit weird in some sense in this situation, so I'm very much tempted to say there's only one Shepard. Stupid Shepard. There's obviously two of them. Stupid Shepard. Frex is giving a death stare this whole time. I knew your name long before I found you on Twitch, however that happened. Well, of course, you commentated in The Longest Journey before I even streamed, I think. I didn't stream during the time when I was doing The Longest Journey, I'm quite certain about it. After all, it's just been a couple of years that I've been doing streaming as regularly as I have. So, learning to be human. Good luck with that. You've got your work cut out for you. Yeah. Probably even more so, because no human wants to date another human, as we've learned from this series. After all, I'm not dating a human. And also those gods before said that they have no idea what it would be to date a human woman, so we are about extinct. Wait, Kira, you're streaming? When? I don't know. When am I? What am I? So I'm gonna say this because this feels a little bit strange. There's only one shepherd. The real shepherd, that is.
I don't care who you claim to be. The role of Commander Shepard's already filled. By the wrong woman. It's time the understudy had her day. Did the elusive man send you? No. He abandoned me when he had what he wanted. You.
Then why try to kill us?
Because I don't have her memories. I'd never fool my supposed friends. The ones who abandoned their duty to join the cult of Shepard. Like you, Garrus Vigarian. I'm nothing more than a burnt-out cop past his prime.
And you're just a pale imitation of the real thing.
I'm the real thing. Perfected. I'm you without the wear and tear, Shepard. The doubts, the failures. I'm the lone wolf you were always meant to be. Without the emotional baggage holding me back.
Uh-huh.
No one will ever believe you're Shepard.
They will when I'm flying her ship.
This is Shepard. Initiate Normandy lockdown. Transmitting command codes now.
Good idea. Too bad the signal was blocked.
Trainer, this is Shepard. Prep the Normandy for emergency departure. We're leaving.
Oh dear.
I'm sending the command codes now.
This isn't going the best. Well, but of course, like, on the other hand, sure, she hasn't had failures and so on and forth, but on the other hand, failures can build character that she doesn't then have. That sort of a character. She isn't really, in some sense, I would say that she's not really even a human. In some sense, considering. But I guess then she's not working with Cerberus. At least from that, it seems that she's just working on her own decisions and on her own. At least that's how it sounds like. Is that the truth is a different question. I doubt it's true, because it just wouldn't make sense that she just randomly would decide, oh yeah, that's the person I'm a clone of, so let me go there. At least somehow, I'm sure that the elusive man has influenced her. At some point after, for example, when I had to go into Earth, after Mass Effect 2, during that period it makes sense considering we failed him, in a sense of we didn't give that place to him that he wanted. So, you must have a lot of character then, one could say. Yeah, because I fail all the time, so I must have a lot of character. Yes, this is how it is. Then you gain lots of character. But, and after all, it's not like friends make you weak. That's not something I at least believe. I understand some believe like that, but I think that is a pretty faulty way of thinking. Pretty faulty. That reminds me of someone, but who is that someone, I wonder? That does remind me of things too, but I can't put my finger in all the thoughts that I have in my mind. Like, some of my thoughts are just like hovering and just like not coming together completely, so I can't put them into words. But they are there. They exist, but not in a way that I can say. Starts with an A and ends with an I. I can't think right now. I can't think at all at the moment. Even though I know I should be able to, but I can't just think. That's fine, yeah. You could say it's a straight out and then I'm sure that I know it immediately already. I know that I've even heard that so recently somewhere, but then I just get confused. Like, where was it? What was it? Oh yeah, that there, anime thingy, yes. Yes, yes. Making friends makes you weaker after all. I will play, but I was just trying to like think what it was. So now I know what was also in my mind. Yep. But yeah, I'm definitely going to say this. I'm not going to just say that you're going to die. I'm sure she will have to die at some point. It would be weird to have two shepherds at once. You don't need to worry about babbling. I said already that I had a lot of thoughts in my mind. But then I got confused. That's all. But I was planning to say this already, so nobody takes my ship.
It'll be a cold day in hell before someone steals my ship. It's not stealing if I'm you. Execute them. The cult of Shepherd ends today.
Cult of Shepherd. It's a very weird thing to say. Well, she did it. And that's fine. I was thinking about doing it, I almost did, but then I failed to quite press the button to do it. Oh, there's my allies. I was just thinking that maybe they are like this guy too. Eek. I don't want to be killed though. I would prefer not to get killed, you know. I'm trying to press the button to go and do this evasion and it just didn't happen there like at all. Just didn't manage to happen. Come on, press the freaking... I pressed the button but just didn't happen anything. It was very strange. Okay, have to use this. I want to try to get, because I know, remember that I had one more shot that I had to make through the shield, I think. Hey Rex, thanks for the assistance. Well, I can't get the freaking shield shot through if I needed one for the life of me. Where's the rest of them? Top? No. Okay, there. Sorry, I made her float right there.
Now where'd the other you go?
Well,
Pushing into the archives. Stay in your groups.
Alrighty.
Team Mako, you're on point.
Right. What's a Mako? Something we could use right about now.
I would love to have my Mako with me. No, the Mako is way better than the Hammerhead. Always has been and always will be. Mako is way better. Don't you try to pick going and slandering my love. Where all of us were together, Rex, me and Karus all in a very tight location. Just comes into my mind suddenly. Good times from Mass Effect 1. Good times. That would suck. Mako indie of this place. Inside. Yeah, to be honest, inside this place. But otherwise, I would love to have Mako. Certainly enough. Very much so. Wouldn't you guys love to have Mako back? I would. But I may be the only one who would love to have Mako back. So that's the only way I can go? Or is there some other way I can go? Or is that the only direction? I think that's probably the only direction, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Plus, there doesn't look to be any loots, even though there might be. It was bad enough on big hills. Kinda. Small fire, you dare. There's only one direction after all. Yes, yes. It wasn't that frustrating. It was fun. Sure, it bounced around a bit and all that, but it was just fine. Like, everything has to have some faults, you know? Otherwise it wouldn't have any personality. Like me. Having faults and maybe personality and stuff. Maybe. Ay, bad jokes are bad. Yes, I know. Where is stuff? I want to find stuff. Some stuff at least. That was jokes? Sort of. Sort of. Yes and no is more likely the answer. It's joke because it's half truth, at least. And half joke. So it's a little bit of a mix. Is it a joke? Is it not a joke? I'm not quite certain myself even. I'm just saying it's a joke because reasons.
Big place.
It's pretty big.
Shepard, what do you think your clone is looking for in here?
I don't know.
At this point, anything's possible.
Hey, they're Ronnie.
Like waking up and finding out you have a clone?
I don't want to talk about it.
At least not till we've all had a stiff drink.
Yeah, you have 2 girlfriends now. Aren't you happy, Garrus? You can have 2 girlfriends. If it would be going anime terms, it's like a... I guess she might be like a tsundere, then. If I remember the term correctly. Not that I very much looked into terminology of those things, to be honest. Oh no, 2 girlfriends. Scooby-Doo skiing, yeah. Mass Effect 3 running animation is so stupid, gotta say. Yeah, it was a little bit silly. Like, they have stick up their butts. There's fanfic about this all, I'm sure. There probably has to be. Now that you mention it, there has to be.
Glyph,
Yes, Commander.
track the target. Give me updates on its location.
What is the nature of the target?
She looks like me.
Then I have found the target.
No, Glyph, it's another me. Now get going.
At once, Commander.
Another me, not me. Another me. It's just like, look, another me that is like me, but isn't me. You know, Cliff? Easy, right? But yeah, some of the animation for that running is very strange looking. Like the feet run, but the body is very straight and stiff. Like, very straight. Extreme stiffness to be recognized. Oh good, Confuse a Bot is probably not a good game to play. Now I have to look at the running animations. But hey, at least it makes sense why this one would have such hatred towards me.
Take her down! I need more time to find the vault!
Fly, little one. Fly.
Shepard, step onto that platform, and we can lower you from here.
Uh-huh. Okay, if I must. Step into the platform. Rex only jumped here later on. That seems a bit unfair.
Now if you get into the vault, we can move you across.
But what's in here? I guess nothing. Sad times. Okay. What's these things? That's a Lancer. Continue.
Accessing Vault T91.
Check this out. Says this gun was part of the First Contact War. Year 2157.
First time my people met yours, Shepard. Naturally, bullets were involved.
Naturally. Just like the first time we met, there was bullets involved. That's
Commander, the other you is searching for something 200 meters ahead.
Ah.
Fighting your own clone. Pretty crazy, even by our standards.
Useful, though. Anything you don't want to do, Shepard, let them handle it. So,
But they don't wanna.
I don't want to talk about it.
Right. So let your clone do it.
I don't want to talk about it. All right, so let your clone do it then. Talk about it, eh? You mean? I let my clone do the talking. That hey, here's my clone. Do all the political talking here. I'm tired. Pick the weapon, you silly. I did pick the weapon. I was just looking at it first, but I did pick it. Like in a continuous sense. It did seem familiar name for a certainty. So from the first war, shatters the mention of that. What that? All they have to do put their arms behind them and they do Naruto when they run. I haven't watched Naruto. Well, at least yet, but on the other hand, there's so much then to start watching if you would start to watch now Naruto that. Lots. This way then, I guess. There's shields and everything, so that seems like a combat area. Let's drop.
Dagger Squad, I need more time to reach the vault. Keep Shepard off my back or I'll have your head. The other Shepard sounds like a real asshole. Now I'd quit if she was my commander.
Well, good thing that she's not your commander, isn't it? Ah, Rex is awesome. It's so nice to have Rex. I'm so happy. He's having fun. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Where did you go, my Krogan ally? Why did you run all the way there? Did they really teleport so much that you got confused and got all the way over there already when they were around here? I'm slightly confused about that. How did you go all the way over there? Okay, somehow you did. I like the music. Shudders even more. About what now, small fry? What did you shudder now about? Could we now? Princess. Where do you think you're going, princess? Is the other one then the other team? Like the team that is the... Not Mako is then the... Was it Hellfire or something? What was the name exactly? Of that flying craft? I'm like thinking, should I go and investigate everything here or not? Sometimes so difficult to choose. Should I? Shouldn't I? Which things do I need to go and look at? No grenades. Thank you. I don't like grenades. Thank you, Rex, for going around, even if it was a little bit late.
Shepard, they've got us pinned down. We could use some help. On our
Okay.
Eliminate them. I need more time. Commander, we can't hold them off much longer. Commander, please. We could really use some help.
I'm trying. I'm trying my very best. I know, that's sad. That's a familiar face. Yep. Some friendly fire wouldn't hurt anyone, right? Do I have to fall down there? I wanted to still explore some stuff. Can I just hit your legs and stuff? Okay, I'm just gonna go and check the other side, because if you can't deal with those couple that are left, then, well, to be honest, that's kind of your own fault, not being able to deal with just those few that are left. There's so little left. Shouldn't be any harm to you guys. There's so many of you there that really, how can it be such a big issue? Just sliding over those. Okay, I'm coming to deal with the rest of them. What? They multiplied a lot. There wasn't this many of them just a moment ago. That doesn't make any sense. Where did they come from?
Now they're just fighting dirty.
Now they're fighting dirty all of a sudden.
This is Shepard. We need to...
Well, at least that's a lot of firing. But I killed already almost all of them before.
That's why I love hanging out with you guys. Why shoot something once when you can shoot it 46 more times?
Yes. Good.
The other me can't be far. Keep up the pressure and we'll try to surround her. Let's move.
Surround yourself. Seems like a strange sort of a idea. I pretty much every time get Flame's answers to Kida's questions before she makes them. Oh dear. I'm sorry, Soten Tenho. I'm sure you can explore. Let's see. Hammerhead. Ah, yeah, that one. Hammerhead. Or what did they call it otherwise? Project Firewalker. Yeah, that one. Firewalker. Hammerhead. You forgot completely. That's the weird thing. Sometimes you just forget something, even though it was even mentioned earlier this episode, I think. So, it's weird. Just like, to suddenly just have a complete, like, I have no idea what it was, even though I should. Ah, Flame reads minds. Hitting someone in the knees in games should be almost like a headshot, the most painful place to get shot. Yeah. My knee has been dislocated sometimes, and that already hurts quite damn a lot. I basically stop and restart the stream every 30 minutes or so. Ah, that's what you do. Pause and play. Just starts from the beginning, that's why I'm so slow to answer Kide. That's sad times. And yeah, Bot is in the wake. Bot is very dead. But Bot wasn't Visa was trying to get the quote already earlier, but Bot is on the holiday with Chim. Can't fault him, the Bot, for that, I think. It's fair. Sometimes a Bot needs a holiday too. What is all of this about?
Year 2157 CE. First contact war. Turian interrogation. Vault T91.
Sir, we captured this human in the occupation of Shang-Chi.
A human? You're the first I've met. And you're the first bird I've met.
He was armed with this weapon, sir.
How primitive. Your kind expects to win a war with this. A bullet is a bullet. You have so much to learn that when we conquer your Earth, I look forward to teaching you.
That didn't quite happen. So you got captured, sir. Quite a while ago. How long was it? The freaking contact war? How long ago? But yeah, that's interesting. Nice to see some of these sort of things here. Rex just appeared.
History in this place must stretch back thousands of years.
I just wonder what the other me is looking for in here.
Yeah, I would assume that there's a little possibility to concentrate on anything else for the moment when we know that the other me is looking for something specifically important over here. Though I have fun times nonetheless looking through all of these histories. Oh, that's something.
CE. Krogan rebellions attack on Council, Vault K-306. This is the only visual record of Krogan Overlord Krennic's attack on the Council. Audio follows.
I heard enough. If the Krogan hadn't taken on the Rachni, you would all be at their mercy. You won't give us what we deserve, and so you force us to take it. We will never leave the planet of Lucia, no matter how much the Asari cry.
Ambassador Krennic, you only weaken your case with this show of violence.
Wrong, Salarian. Now our case is finally strong. Negotiations are over.
Welp. That face of terror looks a little bit bad face, to be honest. Like, if you look from here, it looks like there's something terribly gone wrong in that Salarian face. Like, terribly, terribly wrong. If that's supposed to be a Salarian, they looked extremely different back in the day. Like, truly. You know, you should use it. What thing should I use? Have a nice holidays button. When humans discovered context, Turians got jealous because up until now they had to wear classes. I think the first contact war was about 100 years before Mass Effect 1. Not sure, but been a while. Been a while. Turians got jealous. You know, you should use it as your thumbnail. That beautiful picture of the Salarian face. Probably, yeah, to be honest. That's a good one. Maybe, like, gets here somewhere. It's quite something. It's a Salarian, after all. Hey, Tajunta. Good evening to you too. Hyvää iltaa. Welcome to the stream. I hope your new year and the holidays went well. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect after quite a while. Javik, back in my cycle, Salarians all look super deformed. Yes. How's your holidays? Mine is at least fine. Just about fine. At least I had a lot of fun playing board games. I see you. You try to hide from me. It's very pitiful. You attempt to hide. Malfunction over there, eh?
Please contact maintenance.
I wonder why. Has something been stolen from here or something? Because there's this sort of a malfunction going on. I wonder. That seems a little bit suspicious. But yeah, mine was okay. Played Eldritch with Sare. That was the main thing, to be honest. The most fun thing about the holidays for me. And then I can't apparently save at the moment. Oh well, being at my parents' place is what it is.
Someone can try.
Someone can try. Where's more? There's more. Ha 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 ha. At least our friend Rex is having lots of fun. I tried to say that go behind the cover, but that didn't quite work out. At least Rex is having fun. What's that all about?
This is almost unfair. Should
This...
we give them a chance?
Maybe.
I'm not even a field agent. Just follow Shepard's lead. Let the rest of us do the heavy lifting.
Touche, Dasoni.
Think
to say?
Start hitting something?
Comedians start hitting something.
Or, I mean, breastfeed it.
Or the Krogan did.
Hammerhead and Mako keep pushing ahead.
Yeah, Hammerhead and Mako keep pushing. So yeah, we have two teams and there's Mako and Hammerhead. That's kind of funny. That's quite funny. Yeah, to be honest, tomorrow is still a loppiainen, as in one more holiday day. And yeah, I was thinking that Milan, you're gonna be celebrating Christmas then soon enough. So Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, we played that game a little bit too many times. It was fun though. We still got defeated by those two ancient horrors that we didn't manage to beat. So that's the sad times. Sad times. We didn't beat them. There was unfortunately some family injuries. Too much time in the hospital. I'm sorry to hear, small fry. Broken neck, that does sound quite bad. I hope you get healthy better soon enough. Like, I'm trying to think, how do I assemble the sentence? But yeah, I hope it gets better soon. They're in rehab now. Broken neck with that family member. I do hope that they get better soon than in the hospital. Certainly. But it's good that they survived and are getting better then. Good. But I guess you can survive it, if just depends. But yeah, I would think that at least then there's a high risk of, for example, that spine damages or the problem of brain/underbody connections. So I think that that's indeed quite dangerous for certainty. Those sort of injuries. Alrighty, let me go and look at this.
Year 1896 CE. Removal of illegal AIs. Vault C940.
These are the last of the AIs on the Citadel.
This termination action is unlawful. Why do you continue when our appeal has not yet been heard?
Keep quiet. You know that the Council will never overturn its own edict.
Standing by for your go, sir.
Do not terminate us.
Go.
Aww. It seems that there was some other AIs that seemed quite peaceful even, and asked just that they don't terminate us. It's just like their plea to be able to live. So, like, I understand the fear against AIs, but that seemed a bit wrong. It's slightly bit wrong. Unlawful termination, and was able to argue that it was unlawful and everything. So, not exactly on board with that. I'm not quite on board. Yeah, that's the door forward. Is there then anything over here that might be of any interest to me? Probably not, because it just doesn't seem that there is. Still going to check quickly. But yeah, definitely don't see anything. Guess I can pick up some more ammo. Now my ammo is full. I don't need to do a damn thing.
Where do you think you're going,
Princess. I just wanted to shoot. And then I get wounded for shooting too long. What's this? Aww. Why malfunctions have to be detected?
Year 2183 CE. Battle of the Citadel. Geth Dreadnought attack. Vault X5.
In the opening minutes of the attack, you'll see that Zakera Ward is almost completely destroyed.
Interrupting. Spectre status recognized. Commander Shepard. The following information is classified.
The unknown aggressor is suspected to be a Reaper aided in its attack on the Citadel by rogue Spectre Saren. The Reaper Sovereign is destroyed by the Fifth Fleet.
Yeah. So yeah, this was classified information that then it got fixed that yeah, the attacker onto the Citadel was actually a Reaper rather than a cat ship. Because clearly it wasn't a cat ship. Certainly not. Not even slightly. Do not terminate us sounds awfully like shoot me a couple of times I can't blame that for such a tiny mistake. What do you want me to do? That becomes Rex's favorite insult in the game. Princess, surely you can come with better than that, Rex. Yeah, I don't know. It is kind of strange, I guess. Thinking about it. Just calling people princesses. Looking at what James was writing. Protean doesn't make promises like that, eh? Clip was beneficial. Oh, yeah, combat capabilities like yourself. Funny. Funny times. Even Cliff is trying to help. It's not an insult then. I told you, Rex is fighting for his father, the king, which means he's the prince. So it's not an insult then, he's just looking for a soulmate. Ah. Oh boy, title inflation, just like real life. Present for you. Hi, Dolly. And friends above.
Commander, I have cataloged 18 previously unknown historical events.
Where's the target, Glyph?
She is searching for a secret vault. She did not wish to be disturbed. I thought she was you.
Go find her again.
I thought she was you. Oh, Cliff, she didn't want to be disturbed. Well, obviously enough, I am I. She is not me. She's not me if I'm asking you to find her for us. For God's sake, Cliff. God's sake. Foolish machine. It is understandable though. It would be difficult to really understand something like that when it's not like such a good AI. What's there? Cash. So much needed, I am certain. Levels in the battle. Fine enough. And ammo. I guess that's all good enough stuff. I can save the game. Woohoo! Guess that's the right way to go, considering Cliff is there. Cliff, accidental double agent. Love your laughing. Thank you, Specky. Sadly, it's in another corpse, says Princess. That's true. Just in another corpse, after another corpse, after another corpse. Always a mushroom coming to tell you that it's still in another corpse. Maybe one day, maybe one day. I am I, she is not me. Would make a good quote, or rather the quote is not working. Yeah. I am I, she is not me. Yeah. Obviously. Excellent quote. Excellent. Yep. On holidays. Mushroom talks to you too? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I was meaning that Rex has that sort of issue of mushrooms talking to him. Error. Sad time. Why error? I like there not to be an error. I like to learn things. I don't want errors in my learning of historical events. Sad times. Door. Cliff. Let's go find her again. Rex is a stoner, then noted. Well, if the prince is always in another corpse slash castle, like Mario had that situation where it was always told to him, so this makes sense.
Team Mako here, we're on it. Team Hammerhead here. Moral support.
800-pound Krogan here. Providing. This is heavy one. Engaging Shepard.
Put her in the ground.
Try to help out your friends and you end up in a mech fight. You're welcome, Team Mako.
Guys, good luck.
On the double.
That had to hurt.
He's dead already. Why did you complain? He's dead already. Get into a mech fight.
Love watching those things explode.
Like, a mech has no chance against you two. Like, what's the complaint? They will be destroyed in just a slight moment. Well, Garrus, what is his damage? It's just like destroyed. Is he using the Black Widow now? Or is that still the... No, that's a Black Widow, right? He is using the shotgun for certainty at the moment, but that's the Black Widow, I think. Right? Black Widow is a good sniper rifle. Mario is a weird concept, yes. Is assault rifle. Oh well. Did he just shoot it with the assault rifle then? I went actually pressed accidentally tap, like tap would somehow help here. I guess I got the control open like in the below. And at least when I just press it another time it goes away. I can't believe I never realized you're Mario. I guess I should play Super Mario Bros. 3 sometime too. I wonder how well it would stream something like that. Old good Super Mario Bros. 3. Garrus does a lot more damage with AR because of the fire rate.
Commander, a large contingent of soldiers calling themselves Razor Squad is just ahead. They wish to inflict bodily harm on you. Also, I discovered an Elcor mating totem in Vault 347B. Fascinating.
Elcor mating totem. What does that mean? Now I have to be in big contemplation over this matter. Elcor mating totem. Is it like how they made, or is it just like for better fertility a totem, or what sort of totem are we exactly talking about? Yes, Elcor mating totem. You'll need capture card though. Yeah, and of course like there's always the emulator options for something like Super Mario Bros. 3, so it's not like I can't. Of course, like it would be a problem for me to try to record it from my really old freaking not even Nintendo. It's a copy of a thing that can play Nintendo games, but that's no option. A lot more than Window can in DPS department. I gotcha. Play. Sextoy kide. Oh, good to know, Vissenekko. That's a mating totem. I don't want to think about that. I guess they need to be creative considering how they talk Elcor. You just slide up and down upon it, I would imagine. Aha, okay, good to know. Thank you for such great insights about this matter of Elcor mating totems. You are trying to imagine it. I'm not certain if this is a good thing, though. To be imagining such things. Now who said blah blah?
Hammerhead here. You guys are just copying us. Mako here. We wouldn't be hitting anything.
Team Protean. I have higher body count than all of you have been combined. Sure, Team Protean. I think Garrus wins over all of you though. No matter what. At least when he's alive, that is. He's not currently, but if he was... Pepperoni? Burn the pepperoni? Who burned the pepperoni? I don't quite follow these discussions sometimes. Where do you think you're going, princess? But the princess always managed to escape him, so it's a bit sad. You have 0.4% chance? That's just giving me a headache. If you cliff lower the morale. Attention enemy soldiers, your life expectancy is now 15 seconds and dropping. I'm not sure if that's true because that guy is difficult to kill when he's all the way over there in the corner. Quite clearly. Good discussions.
Looks like I saved everyone's ass again.
Rex.
Ahead and Mako, keep pushing ahead.
Right. I might throw up a little bit now if that's okay with everyone.
Alrighty, you do that. What was that console even that could play Nintendo games? Seeing the real Nintendo as a kid was strange. Yeah, it was strange. Yes, that's the real system, the Nintendo Entertainment System NES, but I didn't have that. I had like a grey copy of a device that looked like a Famicom that is used in the Japanese, but it's grey copy of it, but we were able to buy some sort of a modulator part into it so that when we put it into the machine slash put on top of that the Nintendo came like Super Mario Bros. 3, then we were able to play it. So it was like a game that was indeed put on top like that. But there was a sort of part that I needed an extra part for there. So that's the sort of Nintendo that I had. I didn't ever know that it wasn't a real Nintendo, but we bought it from a real shop and everything, so it's not like I had any idea about anything of a sort, but we just had that sort of an extra part there, and it was called something like Family Computer, something like that. Yes, I don't know. But yeah, real Nintendo was like, oh, was that how Nintendo was supposed to look like? I didn't know. And yeah, bootleg consoles. I don't think it's an official one, but yeah, there just was sold here. Yeah, wouldn't Nintendo sue probably, but I don't know, it was sold here. We bought it from Mustapörssi, I think it was, right? Something like that. It's not here anymore, that shop, I think. Like, I'm trying to think, was that the name of it? Something like that. It was close to it. You didn't know that bootleg consoles were a thing. Yeah, there's tons of them. Well, I probably got it because it was cheaper than the real thing, and my father likes to buy cheaper stuff. So I never got it that it was not the real thing. Yeah, it definitely wasn't something called Dendy, but it is called like Family Computer. That's pretty much it. And it looks exactly like a Famicom other than the Japanese version sort of thing. And it can play games that are like that very small little things, like normally. But, and then you can just buy that sort of a part there in between to play the NES games. But it's just completely grey. It just has a little bit lighter grey and darker grey colors, pretty much. Yeah, quite common in EU overall. My uncle gave me his NES when I was a kid. They're probably a lot more common here though. Black market. It was a shop. Oh yeah, bootleg Nintendo consoles are cheap as hell. In comparison. Yeah, I didn't know it was a bootleg until I saw a real Nintendo. I was like, that's a Nintendo? I thought I had a Nintendo. How would I? Yep, I had no idea. Yep, it was it still works. So it's a good console. It still works, at least the last time I tried it some years ago. So it's not like it doesn't work. I even have a thing which I can use as a gun for it still. The laser gun thingy, if it's just a TV that I can use it in. But it works, so it's good. Yeah, normal shops. But anyways, I can continue. Just sudden talk about what it was my thing even. Like, on the other hand, Saret then had later on, like, the real Super Nintendo. I don't even know if there would be that many bootlegs about the Super Nintendo anymore. But there definitely was from the Nintendo, because I have one. You can, generally speaking, one can find it, like, family computer name, and especially, like, if it, you know what Famicom thing looks like then. Yep, Duck Hunt, played Duck Hunt. Joysticks got destroyed quickly though. Well, we just had... Well, that console has like automatically connected to it like to... Like what is it even called? I don't remember what these freaking things are called. Not joystick, but just a normal controller. Yeah, kinda. But it's just, of course, the old controllers of Nintendo time was pretty simple. Just 2 buttons and arrow keys, and just the control thing for do you want it to go turbo speed or not. Of course, you can find bootleg Nintendo games around. Bootleg consoles. Joypad. All sort of things that you guys think about. That's the normal controller thingy. I don't know what to call it. Eliminate target. So I guess my target is about in here. And I have to eliminate the target. But I don't know.
The other you wishes to pass on a message.
Thanks.
Shepard, save yourself the trouble. Once I have what I came here for, you won't matter anymore. Now go, drone. Deliver it.
Thanks. Drone.
Year 710 CE, Krogan Genophage. Deployment, Vault T-101.
We have our orders. Release of the genophage against the Krogan has been authorized. Not by my government. Your government invented it. What good is a weapon if you don't use it? Sergeant Tavis, restrain him.
Are we sure of our orders, sir? This is genocide.
Sergeant Hout, restrain them both. I'll press the button myself. One day, Salarian, you will thank us.
Dispersal commencing.
Oh, that's very intriguing. The Salarian government had not even agreed upon it yet that they would actually use the Xenophase. And I don't know if the Turian government had either, but then just the commander over there just decided, yeah, we'll just press the button and that's it. That's all. So that's quite intriguing. Yeah, I was thinking gamepad rather. Something like that. Joypad was like, that sounds something different. GameSoft then even has Joy 1 and Joy 2. Yeah, joystick is one thing, but Joypad, I haven't heard of it. But yeah, this was very interesting information about old historical elements. Very interesting. One day, Salarian, you will thank us. I don't think they thanked you exactly. Though, of course, it might have been the only thing that capable for us to do, considering all things, but... I want to see and find everything possible. What is going on in there? Joy battle. Now you're battling with the Joy. Good for you.
Year 693 CE, First Spectre. Velo Gearj recruitment, Vault S1.
Velo Gearj, you are accused of using 30 civilians as bait to flush out and assassinate your target.
I knew they'd survive. Probably.
You're being released. The Council wants you to implement a new special tactics and reconnaissance group.
Okay.
Job? No, thank you.
This is no desk job. Spectres will be the best of the best. They will operate with impunity and answer only to the Council. You will be the first.
Now that sounds like the best job offer in the galaxy. Count me in.
Intriguing. Joy battle, you mean? Oh, joy! The joy of sticks and bats and battling and everything, yes, indeed. What else? So that was our first Spectre.
The next person who says that is fired.
Appears the other commander has a bad temper. Collateral damage does not concern her.
What a surprise. Considering how many friends she has, I'm so surprised. I'm more surprised about the fact why any of this would be working for her, unless they are the elusive man related people. That's basically the best I would be able to guess from that. Is that the way I should go? Then I want to check the other area first. I don't know. It's probably into this way, to be honest. Yep. More ultra-light materials.
A pity these scientists perished. I would like to have discussed the Elcor mating totem with them.
You can just think of keeping on with that Elcor mating totem, Cliff. Why? How are you so sexually interested now all of a sudden? You're freaking thrown. Why? Are you just teasing other people with your Elcor mating totem talks? I don't get ya.
Unknown. Origin, Earth. Early religious artifact, Vault E28.
I don't see anything in here, but okay, from Earth, something supposedly. Is she destroying all Earth-related content? I don't know. No idea why it would be gone, though. The club is even trying to lower the bar. Yep. I think we can't go any lower than we already are. Are you sure about that? Yeah, the shot is just snowballing downhill. That is the weirdest euphemism I've heard in a while. Yeah. You're here so we can go always lower, eh? The club is even trying to indeed lower the ball even more. The bar. It's a ball, of course, it's interested. God damn it. Of course. I guess it would need to have some other shape then. Then maybe it would get less interested about such things. I don't know. Would that help? Now I'm trying to think like what other shape could Cliff be? Don't know. You used to buy consoles back in the day. That's prejudice against balls. Is it now, Flame? Well, I apologize. I'm so full of prejudice. Oh my goodness. If he had a body clip, he would be pretty interested. Maybe we have to do a body clip then.
To the next level. What's your location? Hammerhead, do you copy?
I don't think they copy anymore, and we're locked in. I think it's just between the three of us plus the other shepherd copy of us. That's my expectation anyways.
There's Team Mako.
We'll try to clear a path, Commander.
Oh.
Hammerhead's gone ahead.
Okay. Alrighty. Headbutting. And then just you shred him to pieces, Garrus, while Rex is just making friends. And just investigating. They'll clear them out anyways, whatever I do. Doesn't matter what I do. I'm just a secondary person here anyways. Where do you go? And then Rex just charges in there. Where do you think you're going, princess? Mako was awesome. Mako was awesome indeed. She has a Kodiak. Shepard clearly misses having some sort of a vehicle name in the name Mako and Hammerhead. That's true. Tuttle doesn't count. Yeah, she doesn't drive it. None remember Kodiak. Well, she could. If she wanted. Meant crowned vehicle. flying would have been awesome if we could actually really fly and not just, well, float above the earth and, well, of course we're flying Normandy, so to speak, but not really.
You're 580 BCE. First Citadel landing. Discovery logs. Vault A5. Approach of the mysterious space station has been uneventful. Pray goddess it remains so. We humbly take this step for all Asari. The destiny of our people forever altered. These creatures that greet us seem harmless but unable to communicate. Preliminary observations suggest that their role seems to be that of some sort of guardian. We will begin our exploration.
And so the Asaris were the first one arriving the Citadel from our species, so to speak. From our species. If you could fly in this game, it would just be another turret sequence. Probably. Okay, that's safe. Have some faith in Bioware. Not really. Not anymore, at least. Anymore, there's no hope for Bioware.
Behind. What's your status? Mako, where are you?
Like, sure, they could maybe try to do something like an actual game that they were good at, but on the other hand, people from there probably already, some that were used to doing them, have left and everything, so it's very unlikely that they can get back and actually do something good. Can hope, but yeah, no. Oh, also, Baldur's Gate 3 is coming. I know that. I'm not exactly sure how they will be continuing it, but after all, I've never actually played through the Throne of Ball, which is also something that I would need to play, the DLC for Baldur's Gate 2, so I don't know for certainty how Baldur's Gate 2 exactly ended, considering the DLC of Throne of Ball, so I would need to play it also through, so actually I would know exactly where we would be at. But, yeah, and it's indeed from Larian Studios. Yep, Divinity games are made from them, by them. I'm not sure. Like, I like Larian's games, but it does feel a little bit strange to think, like, what sort of a game Baldur's Gate 3 will be made by them. Like, will it actually... Because, on the other hand, the thing for me is always, when I have a series, I would like that the series stays as true to the certain game mechanics that are already in the game. Like, for example, Dragon Age Origins, I already just dislike the idea that they had to go and change the game mechanics for Dragon Age 2. Like, why? And I just so much didn't like it that I don't want to try to play it, because I didn't like it. Of course, otherwise I wouldn't have liked them, but I would have gotten accustomed to them if they would have been already originally in that sort of mechanics, but it's always a problem for me. I like turn-based, but not in Baldur's Gate, yes. That's the thing. I like a lot of their games. I really do, but I don't want Baldur's Gate series to be turn-based strategy indeed, or combat for that. In general, I think that turn-based combat might be better overall in general, but when it's a series, I want it to stay relatively similar. At least Mass Effect series, for example, has stayed relatively similar. There has been changes, like, for example, going and starting to use ammo clips, but it's not like the combat has changed that drastically or dramatically by any means, and that's the way I like it to be and stay in. I don't want it to change too much. Yeah, but well, they've never made a game of that type, I don't think. So we'll see how it will end up coming together, I guess. But I do trust the studio, Larian Studio, so it's not like I don't, but still, I haven't seen them make a game like that before. Yeah, turn-based games. Turn-based games are still different from the games that you pause with the space to have them like think and so on, so to speak. Baldur's Gate type of the games. It's different. Well, the only thing about it is indeed that they know how to make those sort of type of games. I'm not sure if they know how to make the other type of games. That's, I guess, the biggest problem indeed. That, of course, on the other hand, should they make a system that they wouldn't know how to implement as well as the system that they would know how to implement? Which one would we rather than prefer? Would we prefer them to make a game that they know for sure they will be able to make well and implement well? Or should they still stay for Baldur's Gate in a way that it worked? Rather, even if they wouldn't be able to make it as well as they would think that they could make the other type of system. And I'm not sure. And yeah, real-time with pause system. Yeah, but still, I don't know. I have questions. I'm pretty hesitant about Larian's story-making skills. I like Divinities, but their stories are really not similar to Baldur's Gate. That's true, too. It's not similar to Baldur's Gate stories, like, at all. I really like their games. Well, I only played Divinity Original Sin, but after all, Sara has at least played other of their games, too, thus far. So, at least to some degree. But it's not similar to Baldur's Gate in any way. But yeah, I'm hesitant to... I trust the studios, but they haven't made this type of a game yet. Know the lore. And of course, like, having the D&D system in place is pretty important, considering Baldur's Gate has the D&D system. It has that world and everything, so it would need to have those systems. Not sure what edition they would then use and stuff like that. I guess they can copy it, but we'll see. Not rocket science. Well, you can say that, but on the other hand, if you look at some companies nonetheless, even if I can't think of anything, I'm pretty sure that some have tried to go and do something that is done by other companies well, and then they don't do it well. So, in that sense. Yep, I don't have no idea what to do and or where it would go. And after all, like I said, I don't know what happened in Throne of Ball because I've never played that DLC. Let's not talk about Star Wars now, kid. Not that one too, eh? But yeah. But like thinking, even, of course, we can also say that the company itself, BioWare, has just gone into a bad direction, considering they tried to go and create Anthem, and it's not something they know how to do. But it's not also like they did it as well as something like Borderlands have done, the sort of looting, shooting combats and stuff like that. So then I'm trying to think about other stuff related to this. I can't think too much. They want to change Star Wars, sure. But okay, enough talk about this for me now. I'll go and meet my copy, if I am able, that is. I do not think they'll try changing Baldur's. I also assume they won't, but like I say, I'm just not 100% sure if they'll manage to pull it off, making it as well as if they made their own system for it. But on the other hand, I want Baldur's Gate to stay Baldur's Gate. So, obviously enough, I still want it with the real-time, like a pause system, space pause thingy. Salt is real, and yes, Anthem sucked. Whenever I hear Anthem, I go from 0 to 100 Kroken. I'm sorry, Sveki, that I mentioned Anthem. But yes, it sucked. But of course there was a lot of reasons. On the other hand, I can understand why EA pushed the game out when they did. After all, they did actually have a long time to try to make Anthem. BioWare had a long time to make it. They just couldn't figure out what they wanted to do with the game. They should have done what they knew how to do. But yeah, like I said, I've said it before, when there's a game series, I like it to stay approximately similar to each other's. When it changes, I don't like it. I do not like it. If it changes too much, then especially I do not like it. No matter if the changes are good or bad, I won't like it. That's it. Of course, Baldur's Gate isn't then in any way as nostalgic for you because you played it very recently. I wouldn't mind as such if it had the same sort of system like, for example, Dragon Age. I wouldn't mind it. At least it's relatively similar. I played it when it was new. Baldur's Gate 2. I never played Baldur's Gate 1 then, though. I played Baldur's Gate 1 way more recently. Because, yeah, it wasn't a game that I knew. Unfortunately, never got it. But Baldur's Gate 2 was my first of the isometric RPG games that I played. Before that, I had played the Might and Magic 7, which was awesome. I don't remember exact order, but then there was Morrowind and Wizardry 8, and I don't remember which game was first and last, other than Might and Magic 7 was for sure first, and Baldur's Gate 2 was for sure first from the turn-based strategy games. Or isometric RPGs. Then there was Arcanum 2. I don't remember the exact order, what game, what order. All of them were there in about a couple of years. Many didn't play it when it was new. Yeah, time flies. Yep, I'm already too old. Too old. Way too old. Oh, well, can't be helped. Can't be going and turning back time. No matter how much one might like sometimes. You really should get to Let's Play Might and Magic, Skidder. Yeah, that too. I should do that and should do this and I should do everything. So much I would need to do. Oh.
Year 2183 CE. First human Spectre deliberations. Vault SH1.
Commander Shepard's recent accomplishments are not in question. It's her background that the Council has no knowledge of. Shepard was born on Earth and orphaned at an early age. She managed to survive on the streets until she was able to enlist at 18. Anything from Shepard's military record that you'd like to call out? Early in her career, Shepard alone survived a Thresher Maw attack that took down her entire unit. That's the kind of strength, the kind of grit she has. Thank you for your presentation, and to all who spoke. The Council will render their decision on the suitability of Commander Shepard as Spectre within the day.
I didn't understand back then what a treasure maw was when I decided about that background, but now I do. Us becoming a Spectre. Woohoo. Happy times and jubilations.
Commander, do you copy?
Yes.
What's your status?
The other U is jamming our radios. Hammerhead and Mako are trying to get ahead and cut her off. But I've been hit and need help. Please, hurry.
Okay, I'll hurry. Soon. When I look at some stuff here. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything, you know, Brooke. I'm sure you understand me in this. I don't want to miss stuff. It's better than coming back afterwards to try to look for stuff, to look for it right away. Kida's doing a lot of things apparently. What sort of things? To all this, there's such a thing. Luckily, there's plenty of games to play. Yes, rather, there's too little time to play them all. I wish I had more time to play them all. Yeah, you should do everything, but don't have time since you do everything else already. My head hurts. Lots of things, yes. Way too many things. To be honest, even Guild Wars 2, I shouldn't in some sense play it, but on the other hand, I enjoy playing it, and on the other hand, I need to have games also that I play for myself rather than do a let's play or stream for. So it's like, well, on the other hand, it takes a lot of time because I want to do all of this stuff in Guild Wars 2. But on the other hand, I need games that I can play without going and what's my other options? I could play Stellaris and freaking Civilization games and all of these games that I can play forever and ever and ever, and it's not getting me any closer playing all of these RPG games through. So, yes, I can play single player for myself too, yes, but again, then I would just go and build stuff in either Prison Architect or RimWorld or go and do play Stellaris. I play these sort of games too, but like they are not the games that I want to do the Let's Plays of because I enjoy playing them just for myself more than going and starting to do a Let's Play. I could do a Let's Play of something like Stellaris maybe at some point, but on the other hand, there's so many of the story games specifically that I want to play through too. Just don't leave every freaking game for stream or let's play. Play some goddamn RPGs on your own. I haven't played RPGs for myself like in ages. Even though, like, because I don't play them, they just like gather up and just gather up and gather up and gather up, and how am I ever going to play them ever through all when I just like they just gather? At least I have been playing this freaking Mass Effect 3 series, Mass Effect series through streams. It's a lot easier to go through them all. So that's definitely the good side. Why are we being cut off? Have to look if there's something here before I rush there. Ah, well.
That can't be good.
Brooks, the vault sealed us in.
Is there an override?
I'm not seeing one.
Cortez! Brooks! Do you read me? Is anyone on this frequency?
Welp. Someone is.
The short answer is no. They're not.
I think we could shoot through that.
The longer answer involves your friends trapped in iridium vaults and forgotten for, well, forever. Others know about this. About you. The Alliance will stop you. What do you think, Staff Analyst Brooks? Will the Alliance stop us? I wouldn't know. I don't actually work for them.
Ah, perfect. Great thing. So she wasn't actually on our side at all. Talking like that, but she wasn't. I didn't expect that though. I was thinking that she seemed way too foolish and way too like a naive beginner to be true. It sometimes felt like, is that really true? But I still didn't suspect that it wouldn't be true. But I guess I should have expected this, to be honest, considering she was like playing a fool in a lot of cases. Dun dun dun, yeah. And of course I'm just joking, I don't expect her to listen to me in any way. I listen to everyone, but that's a lot of voices to listen to. Because she won't play anything if she leaves all of them for the streams. It's not like a pony hostage or anything like that. Okay, sure you don't. And yes, Heroes 3 of Might and Magic is of course great too. Yep, and then Might and Magic games. And that suit the clone has is ridiculous looking. And yes, Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is great. Someday, Sarah is also going to finish the campaigns. That's also something that I've been thinking. I want to start Hero of Might and Magic 3 playing through all of the campaigns, but on the other hand, I did try to record a little bit recently. At least the HD version of it, I can definitely record the campaigns, but there is some difficulty in it, at least with the recording devices I tried. Hell if I know. Yep. Flame Rush has then finished Heroes 3 campaigns of the Erathia campaigns and the Shadow of Death. Never played even Shadow of Death once. I do a lot of the random maps, and of course with Sare and with some people, other people too later on, I played the them in co-op, or co-op is way more fun than against each others. So co-op I've of course played of the Hero of the Might and Magic 3. That's been fun on the, and I played a lot of random games, but I tried to play the campaigns through too. But I've always like just about the last version or something. It's like, yep, well, got stuck there, or just didn't it then for whatever reason. There's always some reason just didn't do it. Didn't yet touch the Armageddon's Blade campaigns. Oh, you didn't do Armageddon's Blade yet? But yeah, I didn't have the Shadow of Death ever when I was younger, so I only played the Erathia campaigns and then the Armageddon's Blade, and then I did a couple of those chapter thingies which were there for the green, and green one at least I finished completely, as in Rampart extra campaigns. Ah, god damn it, there's so many of them. I like the one that isn't the HD version more, but at least the HD version can be easily recorded, so... Who are you so I can end you?
Who the hell are you? And do you really think I won't track you down? My name doesn't matter. I never keep the same one for more than a few days. And if the elusive man hasn't found me yet, you never will.
You're Cerberus?
Was. Mr. Elusive and I didn't see eye to eye. He's indoctrinated, whereas I prefer the whispers in my head to be my own.
Why not come to me? We could have worked together.
In a way, we did. I'm the one who put together all those dossiers on your suicide mission.
The collector base?
There was the Salarian Doctor, the Asari Justica, the Turian. Nice to have finally met you, Archangel.
Charmed.
They were all mistakes. We were a pro-human group who started looking to aliens for help. So I bided my time. And when I found another you who agreed, I woke her up.
So they aren't with Cerberus anymore. She doesn't want to be, nonetheless, listening to whispers, but then she just doesn't want... She just wants humans group only. But at this point, that's kind of a bad idea anymore. Because there's already Cerberus, and then you would be kind of trying to fight the same fire with the, like, oh, this is a humans group. Oh yes, we are gonna be a completely humans group all of a sudden. And also, this is like a huge change all of a sudden. Like, all of a sudden, Shepard just, yeah, I worked with all of these aliens before. Now all of a sudden, nope. Like, alone humans surviving against the Reapers at this point. When, like, there's also the elusive man with Cerberus and everything. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Not in the least. Not in my opinion, but I guess they think that they can pull it off. Yeah, they do not have the expansions, the HD version. The HD version has only the first campaign, it does not have the DLCs. Like the DLC Armageddon's Blade added, and first of all, random maps for you to be able to play, which was amazing because the random maps after all give so much replayability that you don't have to play campaigns or play the scenarios. You can have just random map, just make a random map for me that I don't know at all. I loved it. So that's the main thing, and that's the best thing about Armageddon's Blade for me, especially as a DLC. Expansion, more like, was expansions back then. Sometimes the random maps screw you over though, yes. I do recall some of the games, like I did get sometimes stuck, like, but they're very rare. You can usually restart pretty easily if that happens. But yeah, sometimes it does screw you over, like putting your town into a place where you can't get anywhere else without a teleportation or something like that, and then it's like, well, I'm screwed. There's nothing I can do at all. Like, you can't get the teleportation of any sort like that quickly. And if you don't have the resources for, and can't go and get any resources, well, you're screwed. So yeah, you sometimes get screwed over because of that. But overall, I love that possibility to do random maps. Even if it might sometimes screw you over. But it's rare. So, why the deception? Well, obvious reasons. They wanted to get rid of you and your allies.
What was the point of it all?
All we really wanted was your Spectre code.
I got Shepard.
Spectre access accepted.
But then you survived the hit and insisted on bringing your damned Asari into it. So I had to tie up loose ends.
The arms dealer.
Elijah, it's me. We need to talk.
What the hell's going on? I swear if those guns get tracked back to me...
They
yeah,
won't.
so she sought
But
him.
then your sex bot just had to go and recover the data. So here we are, forced to contain the situation.
I will end you. And one way or another, we'll get out of this. You'll see.
Fair warning, nobody who's betrayed us has ever survived.
And yet, oddly, they keep trying.
You two may think you're clever. And yeah, you were. Just a bit. But clever doesn't beat a bullet. And yeah, maybe I am trapped in here, but don't get comfortable. Because that bullseye on your back is getting bigger by the second.
That sounds very dramatic. And if someone like, say, Commander Shepard made the threat, I'd be worried. But you're not Shepard. Not anymore.
You had Miranda, I have her. Mine has more bite.
It was fun while it lasted.
What are you doing? Setting things right. Remember this?
Miranda must be coming up some point.
Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Except somewhere along the way you forgot about your entire species. You've saved more alien lives than you have human.
They all matter. Every life matters in the war against the Reapers, especially.
I don't care what species they are. Every life counts. But maybe a clone wouldn't understand that. You know, the one thing they can't duplicate? Our handprint. Life gives it its shape, not DNA. Which is a problem. Computer, update council records. Subject, Shepard, human Spectre.
Accessing record. Please input new data. Biometric identifier updated. Good day, Commander Shepard.
Ah dear. Well,
Now, if you'll
but
excuse
considering
me,
Miranda
Roman
was
needs
mentioned,
its captain.
Miranda
So,
must be coming here to help
I
us.
should go.
Otherwise, it would be strange, especially now that.
Farewell, Commander. I guess this is
Oh,
where
I don't know. On the other hand, I almost came here without even Miranda. Well, Miranda still being in her place and everything, but I would still expect that Miranda would come up at some point. But who knows? I don't know. Up.
Refresh my memory. Didn't we used to win these things back in the old days?
Oh dear.
I should go. Do I sound like that?
As long as I've known you, yeah.
Crazy thought, but maybe we should be worrying about this impregnable vault we've been sealed inside forever.
Seriously, I sound like that? For some reason, I can't say anything more logical than that, so I guess I'll say that.
How come nobody told me about this before? I'm open to feedback here.
Well, I thought all humans said it like some weird Earth custom or something.
Probably not a lot of air in here either. An hour, if we're lucky.
Maybe it's... I should go. I should go. I should go.
Shepard, please, why aren't you more worried about this?
I don't know.
Oh, Glyph, you still out there?
Glyph, help us.
Unlock this damn thing and go find the others. No one steals my ship. Not even me.
At least we have still Glyph. Sexpot, wait, what? I guess referring to our Edie, considering, well, she is with Joker and everything, so, you know. Kind of.
Room for Shepard +2, and figure it out fast because the other Shepard is stealing my ship.
I don't know. I don't like it either. I don't like it either. Well, who would be choosing for this? I should go. Yep. Hey, it is Jokers. Sometimes, yeah. But yeah, for some reason they release special campaigns separately that you can't really get all of them, I think, nowadays, which means I won't know the full story and how it leads into Heroes 4. Yeah, I don't know if they can all be gotten, but I know that you can get quite a few still, at least in a, like a set in good old games. At least there's 4, if not all. I thought that there would be all. But there was indeed at least the Barbarian campaign, the red big box, the green one for the Rampart, and then the blue one for the Wizard Place Tower, and then... what was the last one more at least? There's at least 4 that I know that there is. But was there something more? I know that I played the Wizard one. The red one I didn't buy because I didn't like the Barbarians nearly as much. So that's why I didn't get it. And yeah, I think it was for the... what's the one for the Elemental Town? I don't remember. But there was definitely the Wizards one that I was playing for the Crystal Dragons and all those different dragons. And then the Rampart one I played completely through. The blue one was quite difficult campaign for the blue ones. No one makes me play Blood out, really? Time for Guild. Tower is my favorite for some reason. I like Tower well enough, but it was usually Satentenho that played it, so Rampart was always the one that I played. Well, Unicorns and Pegasuses and Centaurs. All sort of nice, flying, quick, fast units. And after all, it's like the green gold dragon. Many, many nice units. I didn't care that much for the dwarves. And I didn't care that much for the Dendroids, but still. Tower was nice too, and then I liked the dungeon place too. With their black dragons and all, Medusas, and I guess those. And then from those which didn't have lots of magic, I liked Fortress the most because of of course they have Wyverns. They are also really nice quick flying units. I love them. Besides, I have horrible memories of Might and Magic 7 and Wyverns, so... And Serpent Flies. Both of them have bad memories of Might and Magic 7 with Serpent Flies and Wyverns. Bad memories. Very bad memories. You like humans, because I am a pleb. Ah, that's why. Humans were fine, but they were never my favorite for certainty. My favorites, like I said, were those three mostly. Also super powerful, yeah, Castle is powerful. Angels are very good. Garrus, shall I take Taru or Taru? Why did I say Taru? Anyways, Tali or Rex. Taru is like a myth or a legend or a myth, somewhat, like in Finnish, sort of. I'm like trying to think, is that the best translation? But Tali or Rex, which one? Keep the theme. I was thinking indeed that probably still should be keeping Rex. Okay.
What?
I sort of wanted to...
Aww. I wanted to take you to Tali.
I never seem to get picked.
Aww.
Joker will come back for you, I promise.
Tali. Now I feel bad not taking Tali. Elementals become my favorite for some reason. I don't know why they were your favorites. They were fine for me, but you did like them a lot. More than Tower even then, later on. Yeah, thanks team for the kill drift. Yep. Not for me because I played a lot more of core. Rex has points, but not enough points. I want this next. Of the Heroes of Might and Magic 3, yes. Sorry.
This is why I hate Shore Leave. I swear you parked the ship for 5 minutes.
Can you contact Citadel Flight Control and get them to deny the departure request?
Tried. All the comm lines in the area are jammed. Probably to make it easier for them to steal my ship.
We'll stop them.
Even if we lose the Normandy, we can go to the council and prove you're the real Shepard.
Can we though?
No. She changed the logs to make her biometrics the official ones. We can't prove anything.
Yes, that. Can we all just agree that it'd be easier to not let Shepard's evil clone steal the Normandy?
We'll be okay. Nonetheless, no matter what happens.
Don't worry. You'll get your ship back.
We'd better. I just got the seat broken in how I like it. Okay, Citadel systems are targeting the car. Any closer and they open fire.
Whoop.
Get back and pick up the others ASAP.
Right, they can't have gotten far. Unless they called a cab or something.
Call the cab.
Good. I needed to...
And yeah, I can understand, of course, that the elemental then will be weird or don't feel like it fits when you haven't had them at all for such a long time, when for us it still was added like in about a year or something like that to our Hero of the Might and Magic 3 games.
Kill something.
I don't like this music. Huge amount of damage. Trying to hit it. I'm sure Rex will be okay with it. How I was supposed to go down? Apparently from here. Garrus. Let me come down. Thank you. Well, vicious luck for stopping Normandy. Normandy is so close, yet so far away. Your damn bots again. I don't like your damn bots. Yeah. At least Rex went and dropped that guy completely off. So that's cool. Rex is just doing a lot of stuff there. Can't still save because there's still at least one left. Okay, can save now. Ow! Rude. Leave me alone. Shield guy. Leave me alone, I told you. Yeah, especially now. And then your friends decide to do that sort of stuff. Okay. Well, I got stuck a little bit too much. I was my friends killed them too slowly, so I was like, everything's just fine and dandy. Totally a-okay. Nothing's to worry about. And then just no one came to stop that shield guy. Nothing happened there. How am I already here? What happened? Did I get through just barely and then there's no more enemies there? I don't understand.
The Normandy's about to take off.
Yep, I guess I should be moving in.
When we want to take off, there's a half-hour pre-flight checks. They just gun the engine and go?
Maybe we should skip the pre-flight ourselves next time.
I guess so.
Considering it.
God damn it, so many explosions then. I was trying to pick up that thing and that just didn't do it immediately, so it was a little bit confusing to me. But I guess I shouldn't have tried to do it like that. Anyways, let's go.
The Normandy's about to take off.
Normandy!
When we want to take off, there's a half-hour pre-flight checks. They just gun the engine and go?
Maybe we should skip the pre-flight ourselves next time.
Strongly considering it.
Yeah. Even though, like, on the other hand, it just does feel like certainly they know this, or should be able to notice that that's clearly not us. Like, if they listen to her talk and everything, and she doesn't have us or anything, but of course they still have to, so to speak,
Come this far just to watch the Normandy leave.
do it, so to speak, because, well...
And I don't even... Wait. What? You were just on the Normandy. You fired me. Dishonorable discharge for conduct unbecoming. You kicked me off the ship with barely enough time to grab my toothbrush.
Oh, the toothbrush. I know you, trainer.
That's a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums.
Yes, I told you that.
And I remember because I'm the real Shepard.
And someone just threw me off the ship. If it wasn't you...
Shepard's got a clone. Makes sense when you think about it.
Yes, it makes sense when you think about it.
For now,
Makes sense when you think about it.
It's sealed.
The engines are online. They're about to take off.
Trainer's gonna
Anyone still
help.
aboard who can help us?
No, I was only there because I helped with the Normandy retrofits back on Earth. Everyone else is on shore leave.
Well, you can help me then, Trainer. I know you can.
Okay, you know the ship inside and out. Can you get me inside?
There's an emergency exit hatch for evacuations. It should be right here.
Manual lock, and it's only meant to be opened from the other side. Any ideas?
From this side, a very precise Mass Effect field, maybe.
Toothbrush will help us, of course. Very precise Mass Effect field.
If you told me this morning that a toothbrush was going to save the Normandy, I'd have been very skeptical.
That's funny. Always with the toothbrush. Wow, that would be a hell of a lot of work. Yeah, making a campaign would be a lot of work. I need to pause for a moment and then see that when the cutscenes are over. Well, they did steal Normandy, but we are here still, so we can try to stop them.
Ma'am, just before takeoff, Normandy registered a perimeter access alert. One of the security hatches.
Her? Where?
Unknown. When we shut down the AI, we disabled a lot of security systems. Shepard could be anywhere on the ship.
Shepard is standing right in front of you. Are we clear?
It's better this way. Wouldn't you rather take her down yourself? Armory, find her! Slow her down.
Oh, welp.
Pretty sure we broke Trainer's toothbrush getting the hatch open. Remind me to reimburse her for that.
I'll make a note of it.
Thanks, Garrus. Now I need to go and help her get a new toothbrush. After all, otherwise they would have taken our ship, just like that. Ah, yeah, Fortress Swamp thingy. Like I thought, that place has the serpent flies and the wyverns and stuff. Fortress, I think that they have Hydras and Lizardmen, yep. Like I said, that's the favorite for me from the ones that don't have that much magic. Like they can only make a major skill that is certain level, like was it level 3, yeah, I think. So they can't make a level 5 magic guild. That's been the main reason that I don't like them as much, because it's just annoying that they can't have more. But Fortress is my maybe third favorite, number 3. And then the first is Rumbird, and then the dungeon, and then that place maybe. From the ones that I usually play, because like I said, usually it was Wizard's Tower was played by Sare a lot originally, and then the dungeon is sometimes also played by Sare, usually speaking, and then the elementals, as in the Armageddon Adet Town, the Conflux was it called, I think. Yeah, Dungeon and Fortress are my second tier favorites, so it's like, I just happen to, well, I just like Rampart, but on the other hand, Sare always let me then mostly play it unless I wanted to. Oh yeah, and Necromancers, I did like the Necromancers place too, now I don't remember what it was supposed to. Necropolis? That is it. So that's also one of my favorites, so it might be with the Swamp Thing, one of the favorites too. They have their own way of fighting, so those are my top 4 probably then. So suddenly didn't remember it, but yeah, I like that place too a lot. I remember Stronghold, but I haven't played Stronghold Crusader. Diablo 2 campaign though, and freaking Heroes 3, that is quite something. That would be indeed a huge amount of work. Necropolis is your second favorite. Easy not to not get any losses. Yeah, but Necropolis is nice, like different one. It's not my favorite. Bone dragons are sadly a little bit weaker than I would like them to be, but overall, I like them a lot too. So yeah, my number 4, top 4s. Talking about completely different games, but I don't know, just being that sort of a day, liking to talk about different games too, while playing Mass Effect 3.
Quiet. Risk them hearing us up top.
Yeah, you can't take all of them at once. I'm not on top of your tail. Your tail is too small for me to be on top of it. Shit. Well, that's what you are after all. That's what you are. Sorry to tell ya. Just little cannon fodder. That's a tail. Rude. Kide. What? Hi, Sans. Welcome to stream for you too. Welcome, welcome. Don't say that to a man. Well, that's not... It's not into... but he said that get off my tail. So, of course that's then a tail. Has to be. And tail is different. It's have nothing to do with anything. So... Anyways, let's go. I'm trying to get out, but sometimes it's just so difficult for me to get out when there's just immediately those freaking things. Eh, at least I'm right here. At least here I have a little bit more space if I have to go and get out of here. I shouldn't have stayed up there. You always wanted to puke. Well, I'm glad I brought Rex aboard so he can fight in my ship. I'm glad he can be happy. He hasn't been traveling with us for such a long time anyway, so... Garrus, do you have to stay all the way over here? Can you go and try to fight that guy? Maybe I should now just put that there. Ow! There we go.
This is the real Shepard. I need you to lock down the Normandy. Can you help us out? Edie, do you copy?
It's been turned off.
She's got problems of her own.
Yep.
Let's get to the cargo bay.
It was, after all, they were talking about the artificial intelligence being turned off, and that's why they couldn't really know where we were either, because, yeah. We need to activate Edie. Then we will be in a lot better place. Merc PTA. To all Cat 6 long-range specialists, LRS mailing list A. Okay, another bad message apparently. But yeah, I hope you have had a good new year, Sass, because I probably forgot to say that. Yeah, 4-1 today, last night. Well, they wanna be advertising that I should be going and getting more subscribers and followers, specifically by followers. So, for some reason, I guess I have too few followers, so I should be very happy to go and buy a lot from them. I don't know. Why is there suddenly today such a day? I do not know. Subject: primary weapon flexible accounts. All right, snipers. Management heard Alara Spell's complaints about having to go with a standardized loadout instead of customizing your gear. So here's the deal. You can either take a standardized loadout or apply for a flex account that gives you an annual stipend to apply towards new weapons, upgrades and maintenance. Your call, but anyone who goes crazy with mods and blows their own food off with high explosive ammo is Sol, like LRS Bell. Credits in your flex account expire at the end of the year, fiscal, not calendar. Also, as LRS Bell is no longer fit for service, we'll be passing the hat for anyone who wants to ship in for "you shot your foot off" card, so we can send Susan off to retirement with a smile. Have a little card for that, eh? It's kind of weird to be getting new stuff from our own freaking ship. But Private Campbell's favorite muck salvage. 3 credits. What wonders. What wondrous time. This is like, oh dear. You must have gotten one on some pot list, so they might be appearing or something. I don't know. Okay, shit out of luck, so I had no idea that it meant that. No idea whatsoever. So thank you for the translation, small fry. I didn't know at all. No idea. But yeah, I guess I am in some pot list now. For the first time. That's not fun. I wonder what I did to get to a pot list. Merc payment. Oh, I'll take the payment, sure. I can take the payment. It's just an empty place right now, this is. Weirdly empty. Doesn't make any sense how empty our little Normandy is. It's almost like Mass Effect 2 days when almost every one of our crew was abducted by the collectors. Ah! Boo! Where's Boo? Boo is there.
This to an animal shelter for proper disposal as a warship is not an appropriate. Oh, that is not okay.
No, that is not okay. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, what would have happened to Boo? Poor Boo. All of our stuff here is ridiculous. That cannot be allowed. Just throw in all of these things here, like Normandy model and everything. I guess there has to be that freaking yelling head too. I understand if someone would want to dispose of that, but Boo, now Boo, that's going too far.
She messed with my hamster, guys. Now it's personal. Guys, were you gonna say something or... No, I get it. Hard to even find the words.
It is. It's really difficult to find the words. Sniff, sniff. I can't even. I can't understand. Messing with my hamster. My hamster. It's like incredible. I'm too famous for your own good. I'm not famous enough for it to help you. No, definitely not. But yeah, poor Boo. Time to go for the eyes. But yeah, Boo is also... Minsk and Boo is after all the pair from Baldur's Gate 2. You would understand. Boo was called indeed Space Hamster. There was a character called Minsk who called Boo a miniature space hamster. So that's where Boo comes from. With Seneko. And that's why there's a hamster here that I call Boo. Shepard is turning into Minsk. Kira gives more emotions to hamster than Gaiden. Of course I do. I met Garrus after all, so why would I have given emotions to Gaiden? Gaiden wasn't my love, Garrus was. Like, that was clear. I would be terribly sad if something happened to Garrus or Rex too, but Gaiden... I didn't know Gaiden. I think you did mention. I'm pretty sure I did, at least shortly, but still. Considering you haven't played the game, you need to play the game. They took my hamster. Yes, they took my hamster.
Should we check on my fish? Because if she's getting rid of all the pets... we should probably deal with her first, huh?
Oh my god. Just think what the fishes will have to go through. She's probably just thrown them all out from the airlock. Like the Protean would have done. That's probably what has happened. All of our fishes is gone. Like that. Probably. I don't trust her at all. Not the fishes. You're less shook by him exploding for you. Space fish.
Alright. Sit tight, little guy. Anybody gives you trouble?
Aww.
Go for the eyes.
Yes, go for the eyes. Boo. Go for the eyes. Yes, indeed. Just like that. That's what he said, as in Minsk. That's what Minsk used to say. It's not Javik. No, but... Your fish are the real victims in this series, yeah.
Alright.
Aww.
Sit tight, little guy. Anybody gives you trouble? Go for the eyes.
But that's a good line, referring to Baldur's Gate 2. I like that. I like that they added that. That's very nice. I like that. Me approve. Give it thumbs up. Now, that's good. I'm happy. Too bad that Pooh actually took the item slot for Minsk. Yeah, kind of annoying, but I liked him nonetheless. Yeah, I like Pooh nonetheless, no matter how much he would have taken the item slot, but who cares? It's Pooh, so... I love that the hamster squeaks like Malduk too. Yep, totally. I love that, too.
So, anyone want to talk about their people's history?
Nope.
So I'm the only one who misses when we used to chat in the elevator back on the city.
Me too.
Yep.
So disappointed.
Aw. Rex isn't happy to talk. Well, to be honest, maybe someone else would have been happier to talk, but Garrus just happened to get a bad companion for that purpose. Yep. Bad companion. Is armored up.
Well, that's creepy.
In the N7 armor.
You want to stop shooting up my ship? It's not your ship. It will be. I've taken your name, your Spectre rank, even your fingerprints. And then you left me to die. Only I didn't. You think fake fingerprints are gonna fool the Council? Or hack it? How's that big plan looking now?
I guess she uses biotics too.
Hatchet, squad to the shuttle deck.
Not sure how it would have worked if I hadn't pressed that, but there it seemed to make sense to do that though.
Shepard, this is Vega. Do you copy?
Ouch, that hurt a lot. Clone is there apparently. Like I'm trying to use the warp, but it's just not happening, which is very strange.
Negative. I'm occupied in the shuttle bay.
Roger that, Commander. I'll proceed with Plan B. Plan B? The hell is Plan B? Again with the pancreas. Right away.
Plan BA. You're somehow able to get in here. Seems a bit dangerous.
What the hell's going on up there? Get us out of the nebula and jump to FTL.
We can't. A sky car keeps blocking our path.
Then shoot it.
I'm sure Citadel will love that.
Need to stay within 30 degrees of the nose to block course plotting. That makes us a perfect target. No, that makes us the bait. Do you want me to drive? No.
Two drivers. I would be assuming indeed that they're a little bit like, who's gonna drive?
Damn it. Launch the shuttle and blow that thing out of the sky.
Watch out! That door's still open.
Yeah, I want us to concentrate on Brooks then. We can't kill the clone right away anyways. Where did she even go, the other one? Clone Medichel 1. that I just can't because she's just shooting so fast and in there when she just came straight at me. Okay, I guess I should have asked us to concentrate on the clone then. Well, Cologne is going a lot easier down now because I actually asked my group to kill her, and they were just too far when she then came against us. So, Brooke, whatever. Then I guess at least the way is open for the moment. Well, it's just the two of us here in here. So for the moment, that is, we're both about to fall. Good, good.
Look at you. What makes you so damn special? Why you and not me?
Hang on.
You just didn't happen to be the one. You don't have to happen to have the rents now. It's not like Brooke is sacrificing herself for you, so that's the problem. That's why you need to have friends.
Thanks.
What about this pie jam?
I'll save her. She's just full of anger because she's not the chosen one.
Here, take my hand.
I don't know if she wants to.
And then you live. Or what?
And this chooses not to. Fine enough by me then. If you don't want to live, then that's fine by me. Brooks didn't want to save you, so...
Fortunately, they weren't here long enough to do much real damage. Although I may need some help from James cleaning up the damage to the shuttle bay.
Plus, they overloaded the heat diffusion system, firing at us. Not sure if you noticed, but Shuttle Guy here did some crazy stunt flying to keep us in one piece.
It's nice to fly something a little more maneuverable than the Kodiak.
Than the Kodiak.
What about Edie? Is she back online?
I am once again fully in control of the Normandy.
Well, and he's not.
Glad to hear it. What about the mercs? Any survivors?
The
Just
one on top?
crappy-ass pilot and her. Alliance has taken her to a high-security facility. Maybe she can give them some dirt on Cerberus.
I'll be more than happy to cooperate with the authorities.
Don't make me kill you then.
Maya. I know that voice. Do you really? You're getting a chance to redeem yourself. Don't waste it.
Maya.
So serious. Admit it. Some part of you liked having me around. Looking up to the legend?
I didn't care for you, to be
We
honest.
had some laughs. And who knows?
You're
Maybe we'll
trying to
have more.
escape.
No, we won't. Because you're gonna stay in your cell and do your time. Afraid I'll escape. Come back for revenge. Is the great Commander Shepard pleading for her life? I'm pleading for yours. So
She stopped.
then I suppose I'm off to lock up.
Yes, you are now then. I saved your life.
You know,
Congrats.
she wouldn't have let me live.
No, she wouldn't have. Of course she wouldn't have.
Own everything.
Just like she wouldn't have saved me if I was the other way around. Oh, good old times. Not anymore. Oh, sad. Sad, poor Rex. I'm sorry, Rex, that we didn't go and shoot her up. And Normandy returns.
The rest of the squad's waiting outside. We'll have the Normandy back in shape in no time.
I really did expect that Elusive Man would have had something to do with her, but wasn't the case. At least anymore. That's surprising, though.
When? What happens on shore leave stays on shore leave.
Hope
Come on.
so.
Maybe we can take some actual time off. No explosions or anything. Just us.
Maybe, with luck.
No explosions. But just us.
I guess they can be silent explosions. If you want. I would have really expected that they would have then actually on purpose tried to do it so that like would have the elusive man would have made another one of us for purpose.
Evil clone, you know what comes next.
Shore leave?
A nap?
Please, we partied down.
Oh.
Well, I gotta get going. Things to settle up before I head back to Tuchanka.
Aww.
Always fires to put out when you're in charge, right? Let me know if you want to hang out or if you're having that party.
See ya.
Party, huh?
Well, no pressure. No one's gonna make you throw a party.
I guess I should just say begin party preparations. That was fast. Yeah, just killing that. Hey, low scorer. Happy New Year for you too. Welcome to stream. It's been a long time since saw you. Maybe World in Conflict at some point. Can play again after a long time. Shepard's hologram here is a character trait. Yep. Javi Kroom effect. How long it will take for Kiddet to notice a clone Shepard Medigel? It did take some time, but I did notice it there because I was just killing her and doing damage first. Originally, I was thinking that she's using a lot of the freaking Medigel, and I did notice that, but I was like, well, I'm sure, but I didn't expect her to that aggressively come against me. That's why I was thinking, like, well, if we take care of Brooke first, then she will go down easily. But after all, when she then came towards me that quickly, I just then decided indeed that we needed to just kill her, and that's about it. She went down very fast anyways. So I noticed at the end. Well, like I said, I did notice that she all the time healed. I did notice that, and I thought that, yep, well, this means that she's using her Medigel up, no matter if I noticed the count or not. And was thinking that, yep, now we apparently hit the point of something happening specifically, and so on and forth. But yeah, I don't pay attention to such things. Not that it mattered that much. It was fast. Well, Garrus did all the work pretty much. What makes a special natural bird? Being cloned, yeah. It would be weird to have her as a squad mate. Shepard, you're supposed to be the chosen one, not to fall off the ship. God damn it. That would be disorientating. Yeah, would be weird to have another Shepard. Maybe we could start a relationship with the other Shepard. Yay, that would be even weirder. She just couldn't think of any reason to leave. Well, I guess that's the reason why she wasn't the chosen one. Narcissistic Shepard. Killed her quickly, considering it's a pretty even fight. You died several times on a lower difficulty. Well, it's all because of Garrus. Garrus just shot her to pieces, and that's about it. I wonder how you spec'd your squad mates then, or maybe you just didn't take the main character, aka Garrus. Yeah, Garrus is the main thing here. If you have Garrus, this is destroy her pretty much. Like, I died easily to her when she actually caught up to me. Like, I died like just no effort at all, no problem for her killing me if she just gets to me. But if I just ask my squad members to specifically target her, like I ask with the Q and E, then it's like they just destroy her, specifically Garrus. So you did take good, as in Garrus, aka Garrus. I guess you just didn't give him a good enough of a weapon, just destroy her completely. That's the only explanation, or him. Did I say her? I think I did. Not that it matters to me if I say her or him, but still. You don't have any idea how you kill a god. Well, after all, they don't need to kill a god, as in Garrus, aka Garrus, but they just need to kill you, so shouldn't be too big of an issue then. So fine, begin the party preparations then.
Alright, good idea. Let's set it up.
I've channeled discretionary funds into your account for the purchase of any celebratory supplies, Commander.
Okay, Edie and Cortez and Trainer are in. What?
I have also informed Dr. Tazzoni about any potential upcoming celebrations.
Wait, I am in charge of the guest list.
Yeah, so there's no uninvite button on this thing?
Alright, but when it's time, I invite the rest.
Cortez just invited James.
Fine.
Everyone just invite each other.
Go out and see how much trouble I can get into without snapping a femur.
Members of your crew have expressed interest in spending time with you, Commander. You can check your private terminal for messages.
Okay.
If you require activities, Silver Sun Strip has an arcade in addition to the casino. You have also been granted a complimentary pass to the combat simulator.
Combat simulator. I presume that's not very interesting, but I don't know.
Take advantage of some shore leave myself.
Before the real final battle. This was just some practice, sort of. Purchase party supplies. Do I for that need to go out there? I don't know. Maybe I should be leaving that for the next time, though. It seems like this would be a pretty good time to be ending for today, considering it's like exactly about 3 hours, and the next time at least can easily go and just start doing party preparations. That's going to be a bit different anyways. Some music to get into the mood for the next time for the party, I guess. We've won against our other self, so hey, that's a start anyways. It seems inconvenient not to be able to undo invites. Party is a final part, or at least it fits the best done as the last one in my opinion. Also, to unlock some of the meetings you might have to go to the Normandy and back. Okay. So should I go first to the actual thing? Was it then, Pat, that I already said that okay to the party preparation? Should I load and go back and not do the party preparations yet? Or can I just choose to do it later? Okay, combat simulator is fun. But I'm just like now wondering, like, should I be doing something differently? You can do it later, no worries. But I mean that indeed I can just leave from here to the Normandy somehow. Without having to go to the party. You show your parties when you feel like it. I presume that this then just can take me back to the Normandy. Loading. I don't know. But leaving to the Normandy should be done if you do not have any more meetings that you can get to. So that they can unlock. So I would need to go first to some meetings and then go to Normandy, you mean? I don't know if that's the correct way that I understood it, but I guess we can figure that out next time then, I think. I think that will be a-okay. It's, anyways, now we got all of this otherwise stuff done. But yes, of course, I was thinking about doing meetings first rather than just doing immediately the party, but I guess the party preparations is fine to start nonetheless. Like Flame Rouge at least said that some meetings can only unlock apparently if I go back to Normandy and come back here. So for that reason, I presume I should be going to Normandy at some point to visit. But I don't know if that's then before the parties and stuff like that, or the party to do some of those meetings. I guess I should go and at least check the freaking email because now I'm like thinking, oh, I wonder how it's then sitting there and everything, the setting up meetings and everything. That's just for the armor. That's fine. My bedroom. And of course I was able to customize this apartment. Not sure how much that matters, but I can. Was my room actually downstairs? Maybe my bedroom was downstairs. I thought that it was upstairs, but maybe it was downstairs. I don't know anymore. Normandy. Why was Normandy brought here? Is my visions okay? Are my visions okay is my question. Catalog. So yeah, I can change stuff in here. fine. It's like, I guess I can get something like this. Standard bedding. Just everything standard. Standard kitchen. I guess there is no choices yet. Really, I don't really know for sure. Everything's standard for now. Private terminal. So yeah, there's quite a lot of lunch, drinks, your assistance, Armix Arsenal, shore-live activities. Got something to show you. New digs. Omega. Okay, I'll read those next time. I think that will be fine. Those are almost all, even Christmas decorations over there. So almost, not quite, but they're cute enough for that, I guess. Yep. I have some meetings, I know. So I need to go to those meetings next. Yes. And you get messages in the meantime because the game works like that. A bit weird, but hey, it is how it is. Yep, I gotcha. You are already using standard stuff. You need to buy better. Yeah, but I haven't seen where to buy better. So I was thinking that I think I already have all of this. So I know. I was being silly, but on the other hand, I would think that there would be already some other choices. But no other choices. Just everything just like that. But okay, I think it is a good time to end here then, and we do all the meetings with all the different peoples and all the partying then next time around. And then there's at least one more video that we need to be making for the, well, at least 2 more streams then, I would say. And the final fight and everything might take a while too, after all. I don't know how long. Troll says, wow. Wah, but I'm better, said yes. Wah. So, indeed. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you everyone have a great continuation for your new year. I hope everything goes well. I hope your family member or the relative, I'm not exactly sure who it was, small fry, but we'll get better soon. And everything, I hope everything goes well for everyone. I hope you everyone have a great week next week. And of course here, the loppiainen tomorrow as a holidays day still. And just everything good for everyone. Koneassa, I've been missing you. I was talking just recently, or I mentioned while I was back at home with Saten Tenho that I wonder where Koneassa is. Is he watching still or not? It's nice to see you. Happy New Year to you too. Nice to see you. And thank you, everyone. Don't mention me. Well, I do mention you because I've been wondering that. Do you still watch Silently or do you not? I can't say. I can't know. And I've been missing you. Just like Scruplord usually doesn't say anything. Happy New Year to you too. And yes, you have been already mentioned. So, too late. I was thinking of asking someday, like, I wonder, but I did at least to Saten Tenho. Sometimes not. Can't know ever when you are around and when you are not. But okay, we shall be continuing with Dead Space the next Friday and slowly getting through that horror game of being in the deadly Dead Space and everything. But, and then next Sunday, more of Mass Effect 3. So, thank you again for watching. Have a great new year for you all. And indeed, for the YouTube peoples, thank you for watching as well in there. And bye-bye from me and Twitch overall. Bye.